UFC 285. Let's go.
Start.
Yeah. Yeah.
That looks good.
Nice. New graphics.
Damn.
Freddie in the house as well. Dave and AJ, Freddie, the Ringside Report MMA team. We're here. It's UFC 285. We wouldn't miss this one.
We're in studio. Freddie's in his basement, man.
Shea Fred.
Shea Fred.
Casa de Fred.
Best place to be.
I don't know. I like
cook
the
pretty
studio.
good, man.
The studio's pretty good.
The studio, man, it's happening here, man.
Decent.
We got everything. Arrow.
Yeah,
we got party snacks.
And
Fanta.
of course, we got
Ladies and gentlemen,
Prime, the official drink of UFC. We're ready.
we're going to do our taste testing tonight with Prime.
Yeah.
We're going to say what we think about it. It's a beautiful bottle. Look at this, man. It's pink.
I've never had Prime before. The Logan Paul beverage.
$12. How much?
$7 for a bottle, which was, I thought, obscene.
Ridiculous.
But I'm sure it's worth every penny.
Well, we'll see when we try it. But
Hopefully.
so far, the bottle looks nice. Very sexy.
I'm sure it's not.
It looks great, man. What does it say here? Logan Paul is #1. Okay, I agree with that, man. Poor Jake, man.
I don't think it says that.
Quiet Dave.
All right. So we're going to watch Jon Jones fight Cyril Gane. Fred and I
Freddie.
Freddie and I both.
Freddie.
I was trying to say Freddie and I. It came out Fredney. Fredney and me. Oh, Fredney. That's his full name. Fredney Garcia. We got Jon Jones. AJ's got Cyril Gane. Tonight, the big main event coming up. No fights yet here on this pay-per-view. We're watching the pay-per-view. The first fight is supposed to be Bo Nickal against Jamie Pickett. Bo Nickal, highly touted prospect. 3-0 now in MMA. This will be his official UFC debut, and he's opening up a pay-per-view. So you could tell that the UFC has high hopes with this guy. Coming in, taking on Jamie Pickett. Nickal is a gigantic favorite. Minus 1,400. Pickett plus 850. Nickal is the heaviest favorite on the card. After that, we're going to go to Mateusz Gamrot, Jalen Turner, Shavkat Rakhmonov taking on Jeff Neal. Neal missed weight by about 4 pounds, weighed in at 175 pounds yesterday. Valentina Shevchenko defending her women's flyweight title against Alexa Grasso in our co-main event. And the main event, like I mentioned, for the heavyweight championship, Jon Jones taking on Cyril Gane. If you missed the prelims, we opened up the night with Loic Radzhabov over Esteban Ribovic by decision. Farid Basharat got a decision win over Damon Blackshear. Tabitha Ricci, who I told you was a lock to win on a Thursday night on the preview show, she pulled off an armbar submission over Jessica Penne in the second round for the win. Cameron Simon beat Leomana Martinez by majority decision. Ian Gary, who is continuing his undefeated streak, TKO'd Song Kenan in the third round. Ian Gary, a serious prospect out of Ireland. AJ, I'm surprised you're not more excited about Ian Gary and his performance. I think you may have missed the fight tonight, but
I did. I missed that one.
he's a guy that I think you're going to be very excited about in the future. He's a very, very exciting prospect.
Isn't that Connor's guy?
Well, he's from Ireland. I don't know if they train together, but
I think they do. For some reason,
they might be
yeah.
guys. They might be co-guys.
It's a South African night. Two guys from South Africa won.
Two? Oh, Cameron Simon and Dricus Duplessis. Dricus also getting the win.
Ah, that was a strange one.
He lost that first round. Brunson using some really good wrestling in the first round, but Dricus able to capitalize on Brunson. Brunson looked like his leg was hurt, and he was very tired. They both seemed exhausted at the end of that fight, but it was Dricus able to get on top of Brunson and land some big punches, and the corner actually threw in the towel at the end of the second round, leading for the TKO win to Dricus du Plessis.
Which I thought was kind of like ridiculous. Me and Dave were watching it, and I'm like, "What the hell's the coach doing?" I mean, you're at the end of the round; they're both completely
Brunson
dead.
was looking bad still.
Well, so was Duplessis there. He wasn't looking great at all. Listen, Freddie, what I would have done is you bring him in for the third, you reevaluate him, see what's happening, if there's injuries, if he's just completely gassed or whatnot, and you ask him, listen, do you want to go on the third? If he can't do it, then you call it when you're sitting on the bench, not when you're like lying on your back with 1 second.
Man.
No, man, I think it was a bad move by the coach. I think he threw in the towel too much. I guarantee you this, man. Brunson
but he lost.
No, man, Brunson will probably be giving this guy heck. There's no doubt about it. Listen, reevaluate it when
Brunson
you sit down.
Looked awful in that
man,
second
so did
round,
Duplessis, man. He didn't look great either, man. They were both like
He
staggering.
looked better than Brunson.
Yeah, by a notch, but like it was like both of them were swimming in quicksand, dude.
Enough to finish him.
One was one was up to his waist, the other one up to his shoulder.
Brunson was done. I had Brunson on my parlay, and even I'm saying Brunson was done.
But it was a weird one because I was like,
I was surprised to see him come out in the second round that bad. Like, it's as if he really blew his gas tank in the first round completely. Like maybe he was a little bit injured, but man, his gas tank looked awful in second round.
Yeah.
Well, that's why, because usually you don't see that much fatigue going into the second round. I was like, Dave, is this the third? He's like, no, it's the second. I'm like, what the hell, man? You know, someone didn't take their prime, that's for sure. But I'll tell you something. Listen, man, you want to do it, drink prime. But regardless, I think the coach was a little bit too quick on the gun to throw in the towel.
Yeah.
You know, just reevaluate
it. At the same
man.
time, man, we always say guys get hit too much, man, and we rarely see a coach actually do that. So
no, I understand that. I think there's times when you got to throw in the towel, but when it's the end of the round, you could sit down and say, like, you know what, we're just going to call it at this point. We're
Maybe
not
sit down and evaluate, give him to the end of the round. Like, I understand that point, but I think maybe Brunson was done and his corner knew it. Dricus getting a big win there over Derek Brunson. Marc-André Barriot from Quebec got a big win over Julian Marquez. Another come-from-behind win, similar to that Dricus fight, right? Like, Marquez was coming on strong in the first round but seemed to tire out in the second round, and Barriot put it on him, put a tremendous pace on him.
Beat down, man, with elbows.
Amazing.
It was like, actually, that was one where I'm like, the ref has got to step in. Like, there was no defense whatsoever. Marc-André Barriot, man, this guy, man, we said on Thursday, this guy comes and he delivers. Win or lose, it's always an amazing performance. But holy smokes, man, he was looking for that win and he wanted to finish. And he got it. He was dropping so many elbows. I mean, it was ridiculous. But anyways, props to Marc-André Barriot, another tough fighter from Quebec. And at least he's going to be in the UFC for a little bit longer, man.
Yeah, big win for Barriot tonight. Nice fight, impressive fight. It was a fun one to watch. Maybe even fight of the night so far.
Yeah, for sure, man. It was exciting.
Mm-hmm. Amanda Ribas with a unanimous decision win over Viviana Araújo. Nice, impressive performance from Ribas all over Araújo on the ground. And Cody Garbrandt with a win over Trevin Jones, a unanimous decision win here that we just saw in the final prelim.
Cody's back.
Before going to the pay-per-view. Yeah, Cody, 31 years old. He had lost a couple in a row, but comes back now. His first win since 2020. Getting a decision win over Trevin Jones. Cody was favored to win, which I was kind of surprised by, but
that was one of those where you just don't put him on your parlay because it could go either or. And, it was close, man, but Cody managed to pull it off. Good for him, man.
Like I was telling you, Cody's been hit in the face a lot of times and been knocked out. His chin is a little bit suspect. There's only so many concussions you can take, but Cody able to deal with the punches tonight and get the win over Jones. So that was good for Cody Garbrandt. And now we've got Bo Nickal and Jamie Pickett about to fight.
Let's go, Bo!
Bo Nickal 3-0, Jamie Pickett 13-8.
He's a duke of hazard. Bo Nickal.
That is not the best record. Pickett has a much longer reach, 82 inches compared to Nickal's 76. And they're 185ers, not 205ers, but that's okay. So that's the fight coming up here. We got Nickal and Pickett in the octagon. And we'll be getting to that fight in a couple minutes.
Nickal's been talking so much trash, he better back it up, man, because he's the biggest favorite. So, I don't want to see, I'm expecting him to dominate here. If you don't, I'm going to be disappointed.
Listen, man, he's all hype train, and I think so far he's delivered, and I think tonight he'll be able to do it. This is pretty much a setup fight. This poor guy is like 2-4 in the UFC. I mean, but listen, it's fighting, man. Anything could happen. 34 years old against Bo Nickal, 27, man. The only thing that Jamie has, he has a longer reach, man, a 4-inch reach. Will that be enough to stop Bo? I think Bo's going to take him. Bo knows. Bo knows.
Yeah, everybody picking Bo Nickal here. He was a.
That's why I'm saying he better dominate.
Yeah,
like this is a mismatch on paper, from what I understand. So,
I mean, look for that takedown, right? The guy was NCAA Division I national champion wrestler. All his fights have finished in the first round. We'll see, man. I wonder how far this guy can go. I'm hoping for an impressive performance, right?
Yeah,
can't go wrong with a new star in the sport.
Kamzat.
You're right.
One of the few guys that actually says that he wants to fight Kamzat. So
yeah, which is pretty cool.
Well, it's big talk, man. Let's see what do you do tonight. Like you're going up against a guy who's been fed to you. If he can't pull it off with an impressive win, then it could be suspect, man. We'll see.
Not many guys want to call out Khamzat Chimaev, one of the most dangerous guys out there, but maybe Bo Nickal feels he can.
Maybe Bo knows, man.
You know, yeah.
Rasco, Pico train. He knows. Dave doesn't know that reference.
No.
You don't? Freddie does. I know that, man. It's Bo Nickal. He's a Duke of Hazzard.
Fred, do you get that? Do you watch Dukes
I'm not
of Hazzard?
sure. No.
What? Come on, Freddie. Who didn't watch Daisy Duke, man? Daisy Duke shorts.
I'm a little...
AJ's of another generation.
I remember Dukes of Hazzard, but I was really, really, really young.
I have no recollection of Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, I wrote.
Of course.
The only recollection.
Who doesn't remember Daisy?
Wasn't that with the Jessica Simpson and
I know Pat.
Johnny Knoxville?
Yeah.
Johnny Knoxville.
Here
we go, guys.
Round one, Bo Nickal, Jamie Pickett. Let's see. You guys think we're all picking Bo Nickal, but
whoa, a big flying kick.
A flying kick that he missed, Bo Nickal, and flew down on the ground, and then got back up, clinched up Pickett, and now Nickal and Pickett clinched up against the fence. Nickal going for that takedown early.
Bo looks a lot bigger. Like maybe it's the perspective, but holy smokes, man! When he threw that kick, he was like kicking it with like intensity behind it. He missed completely, hit the canvas, but here he is. Wow, look at him go, man.
There's a takedown from Nickal.
The
Pickett,
guillotine, man.
Able to get back to his feet. Nickal grabbing that front headlock.
Yeah, interesting.
Looking for that.
It looks tight,
power
though.
guillotine.
It looks tight.
He's holding on to him.
Oh, nice
Taking
move.
the back.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Secures the back with both hooks, looking for that rear naked choke. This is some sick grappling from Bo Nickal. My God.
Gonna be finished.
It's over, baby. He's got
Not
that.
yet, but almost.
He's not under the chin, but my God. Nickal is all over
he's going for
him.
the triangle here.
Now going for the arm triangle choke.
Whoa.
He's got him full mounted, trying to squeeze him out arm triangle. Pickett seems to be talking to him. I don't know what he's saying.
That's it, man. Well, now he's going. Pickett is not looking good, man. The fence is being, like, put in. He is done.
Nickal's putting the squeeze on that head and arm choke now.
Oh, he's trying to defend it. Pickett's trying to defend it.
Pickett is defending well, but Nickal
but you see what
has him in a terrible
You see what
position.
Nickal has to do? He has to put more shoulder pressure on that arm. Just put more shoulder pressure. There you go, man.
Just sink into it.
Sink in. Here we go. It's
get your
tap
head,
out, tap
Get your
out
head
time.
on the mat.
Come on. Put it in, man. Bring up that knee a little bit. Close it. Be a dirty jiu-jitsu fighter, bud. Bring up that knee. Keep putting pressure. Put your head down and let's go. Here we go.
Sink the shoulder in.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
His shoulder's a little too high. He needs to sink it in.
Yeah, it's because that knee has to come across a little bit more. Here we go. The knee is coming. Here we go. Come on, boy. Oh, he's got the leg control there, and this might be over soon.
I saw a trick recently where you get your head under the arm and put it down on the mat, and that's going to really secure it.
Because you're overextending that arm.
Yeah, he needs to get his head, I think, under the arm.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to get it over the arm, Nickal, I think, if he sunk down and got his head down by the armpit,
Right.
I think he might be able to finish it.
Well, he should be able to finish it here, but the thing is that Pickett's defending it
He's
well.
He's trying to squeeze it
but
out.
But now it's getting too much pressure here. Like, here, it's over. It's over. He's going to tap.
He's thinking about tapping.
Yeah, he's tapping there.
Did he
What's
tap?
He looked like he tapped, man.
He looked like he tapped, but Pickett kind of...
Yeah,
oh, there
over.
it is. There's the tap.
But he tapped there,
wow.
Bo Nickal does it, man.
Nickal made the proper adjustments with that choke. Finished it. Round 1.
The Duke boys have done it again. Now, I'm going to tell you something.
He was feeling around with that arm triangle, and he found it eventually.
Sure.
You know?
Listen, Pickett,
that was nice.
Pickett is a strong guy, man. He was able to defend it, but there was no way to get out of that, man. He survived for a short period of time. The thing that was interesting is that he did tap. Bo Nickal's kind of adjusted himself. The ref was on top of it. He should have stopped it there. He saw that guy. You saw him. He was tapping.
Wow, Bo Nickal's for real, right, Fred? My God. You see that?
That was crazy,
that's
man.
a big mismatch, though, still. But, yeah, his grappling looks incredible, and his pedigree is very good. Like, on paper, this guy is legit.
Fast,
now, let's see if it can translate. And, look, this is his first official UFC fight, because before that, it was in the Dana White Contender Series.
That's true.
So, first fight, man, I'm impressed. I want to see more.
But what was impressive,
this was quick, so hopefully it's soon.
But, Freddie, me and Dave were just pointing out, looking at the replay here, just when he got, like, the throw in, he was so fast to recognize that he had control of the guillotine right away. He went right into it. It wasn't like a hesitation. He was able to see it in movement, which is incredible, and secure it. And then from there on,
that was
just
his game
like,
plan also.
Yeah,
like,
it was
his
great.
His game plan was to grapple, and he executed. So
wow,
good on him, man. Props.
He's impressive, man.
It's not like Pickett didn't know his game plan was going to be to grapple, though, right? Like, he just couldn't do anything about it.
Well, I didn't think...
You know it's coming.
Yeah,
when he's a Division I national champion wrestler and you've seen his fights, it's
but
like,
I mean, AJ's mentioning his speed, and yeah, it was excellent, but I'm not surprised, man. That's what he wanted. Like, as soon as he saw an opportunity, he jumped on it. That was his game plan, and very good performance, man.
Yep.
Faster than expected, though.
Yeah,
like,
faster.
My God.
Like, there was absolutely nothing that Pickett did, like, offensively. He didn't throw one punch, not one kick. There was absolutely nothing, man. It was like zero across the board, you know. It was just the Bo Nickal show, man. Let's see what Joe.
Good,
Joe
man.
is smoking
Quick
high.
fight.
Look at
I'm happy.
Joe is like high as a kite tonight, man.
Bo Nickal is like the American Dagestani, you know?
He's got the red hair, man. He's got like...
I'm just saying, his style, he's trying to out Khabib, the Khabib crew. Very impressive.
Well, he's kind of doing it now. 3 wins by submission. He's 4-0, man. You got to give this guy some credit. He was bred to train.
How old is Bo Nickal?
I think
he's in his 20s, right?
Yeah,
27.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, 27.
Wow. Okay.
27.
Well, let's see. 27 years old. What can he do against some of this other competition? Do you want to see him jump up in competition?
Absolutely.
Like, big jump?
You are.
I think we're good now.
What's the issue,
A
dude?
bit of a connection issue.
I thought you were going to say the issue is John Jones is going down.
Fred, how you doing now? You sounding good?
Listen, man.
Can you hear us, Fred? Maybe you need to disconnect.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Still, yeah, I hear.
You're good?
I'll reload it.
Oh, look who's there, Dave.
I think you're good.
Dave Prochaska was there, man. He looked good. Jamal Hill's in the house. Michael Bisping.
There's Bisping.
Yeah. One-eye Bisping.
Freddie, you good?
I think so.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think there was some issue here on our end. A little bit of a buffering.
So here's Gamrot, man, the former European ADCC champion. I didn't know that. Impressive.
He's a hell of a grappler, and he moves really well. Gamrot is great, man. This 155 division is so stacked. The guys in this division are so talented.
But I went with Jalen Turner for this. On my parlay,
Yeah?
This is where it like either continues or ends. Because, look, he's been on a streak, Jalen Turner. I think he has everything in his tools to beat Gamrot. We'll see tonight, man. We'll see in a few minutes, actually.
There's the parlay. There's AJ's parlay. He's going with he had Nickal. Of course, we all had Nickal, except Fred. Fred didn't pick him, but that's okay. AJ had Nickal. He's got Turner, Shavkat, Valentina, and Gane. I had Tabitha Ricci, Bo Nickal, but I also had Brunson, who lost on the prelims. So there goes Team
Blame
Dave's
the coach, man.
Team Dave's parlay down the drain. And I remember on Thursday night, I was like, I just want to give you Nickal, Shavkat, and Ricci, but the payout on that was nothing. So I was like, oh, let's throw Brunson in that to spice it up, which I made it a little too spicy. But Nickal, Shavkat, and Ricci is a pretty solid parlay that I think Shavkat will probably cash in on. Freddie's going with Gamrot here in this fight, and then Shavkat and John Jones. So this is a big fight for the Freddie versus AJ parlay, where Gamrot and Turner are fighting, and they both have them. So
that's why we can't make it spicy. It was kind of like me.
I made it
like
too
Islam.
spicy.
Like Islam. I'm like, Islam's going to win, but he's going to win by submission. And if I would have not done the spicy thing, I would have got 5 for 5, man. AJ was on a roll there. Just saying, Freddie, just saying.
I actually did a parlay for myself. What I did was I separated the bets.
You okay, bud?
I took Brunson on a separate bet, and then I parlayed Ricci, Nickal, and Shavkat. Right? You saw that.
Yep.
Right?
Listen, there's one thing with Brunson. Usually when Brunson comes in with his like bleach blonde hair, historically he wins. As soon as he came in with the blonde hair, I'm like, Dave, he's going to win. He looked good, and then all of a sudden things went sour.
I think you said the opposite on Thursday's
No,
show.
man. No. Historically, no. I said that I wouldn't pick that fight for my parlay because it's one of those fights where, man, it could be either or. But I said if Brunson has his blonde hair, historically he wins. Not tonight,
I think
dude.
you picked Dreykus.
No, I didn't go for the parlay on that.
My memory of that discussion.
Yeah, I was trying to say if I had to go with it, I would go with Dreykus. But I didn't put him in my parlay because I'm telling you, those are the fights that, like, you just don't know. Like Cody, like, you just don't know. Don't put it in. You're not going to win.
Johnny Bones Jones.
No abs Jones coming into the ring.
Cyril Gane.
They're cereal.
AJ, is John Jones the greatest MMA fighter of all time? Just yes or no. Just answer me yes or no.
I can't, man. I'm going to be like a politician in the States. I'm going to be like, I can't answer yes and I can't answer no. I can answer this. Depending if he wins tonight.
Okay,
if he
wins tonight, he's the greatest fighter of all time. You will admit it?
I'll admit it.
Even if he wins by decision that you don't agree with?
Well, it depends on how AJ takes a look at it.
If John Jones wins a 10-8 round every round, but he wins by decision, AJ will still score it for Cyril Gane.
Well, we'll see, man.
That's just a warning for everybody.
No. Listen, man, I'm just going to say this. He's got to win, and he's got to win big. You know, this is his first fight, like, literally in 3 years, man. He's coming in, and I was saying this to Dave. I said, a guy who's been training, like, hitting the weights, you know, for 3 years, he's coming in with, like, no abs. Absolutely nothing. In fact, he has, like, a pot, man. It's like he had a couple of pizzas, like, every week. There's something is not there for Jones, in my opinion. You know, other than, like, the ring rust, that is a possibility. Other than, like, he has, like, his legs didn't grow with his heavyweight body. He's so top heavy, and you've got, like, his calf muscles and his thighs. I mean, they're all one size. And that's the key for Cyril Gane to beat Jones, is to keep kicking him below the knees. Take away that lead leg. You destroy Jones, which always is a big factor to any fight he's had. Anybody that goes for that area of the body, they tend to take Jones off his game. And I'm telling you, all he's got to do is keep countering, man. Get that leg, take away the lead leg of Jones, and it's going to be a different night. I think Cyril's going to win it, and he's going to win it big.
American wrestling for John Jones.
Yeah, but
Fight
you know what?
IQ.
American wrestling, fine. Jones is an amazing wrestler. We're not going to deny that. But let's not forget, Cyril Gane is too, man. He's a great grappler.
No, he's not.
He's won 3 submission, man.
Because he had one time with Kimura on somebody that was completely
He's won 3 fights by
outmatched.
submission, Freddie. Come on, man. This guy, man, you're underestimating his grappling, man.
What did he do against Ngannou, man?
He won 5 rounds against Ngannou. He went 5 rounds, and in the last round, the 5th round, it could have been an either or. And you know what? His biggest mistake was
grappling.
Listen, you're right. I agree with that. If Cyril Gane didn't go to the ground with Ngannou and would have been standing up, he would have won that fight. Like that, there's no doubt about it. But there's not too many guys that can go 5 rounds.
If he didn't go to the ground like he had a choice, he got dragged there.
He got dragged there, but I'm saying, like, listen, man, the 5th round was the deciding round. It was either a win for Nagano or a win for Cyril Gane. That 5th round was the deciding round. Let's be honest.
I'm going to go back to what I said Thursday, man. Fight IQ, man. Jon Jones has a higher fight IQ, and he's going to show it tonight, man. He's going to have the correct strategy to counter all that.
I'm not going to deny that with the fight IQ, but I just don't find his physical attributes coming into a fight after 3 years, apparently training like he says he did. Listen, man, you got to admit, Dave, you saw it too, man, like over and over. He's got no abs, man. There's something wrong.
He's fought many times without abs. He's not an ab guy.
Listen, man, that not like this, man.
Daniel Cormier never had abs.
What the heck?
Bingo.
Give me 1 second, dude. Give me 1 quick second.
Whoa. Never happened before. AJ has to leave to take a call. That is unusual. Uh-oh. Something's going wrong with AJ, I think.
Oh.
He's good? I don't know what's happening. I don't know if AJ's coming back. I think he is. He'll be back. He'll be back in a second. Oh, we're already transitioning for a life without AJ. Look at that.
Life without AJ.
See, we're ready. You know, if we need to go on without AJ, we're ready. Although now you're AJ, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. I think I could do.
Do we have a eulogy ready for AJ?
Oops.
AJ.
Yeah. AJ, we missed you.
I know, man. Technical difficulties. I apologize.
What happened, AJ?
Long story. Everything's
All right.
good.
Well, we're going on. We've got Mateusz Gamrot and Jalen Turner here coming up. They are both in the cage. We are getting ready.
Freddie's excited there?
Fred is so pumped.
Yeah.
He's trying to stay awake over there. Fred, come on, do some of that Jon Jones. Do some
of his ab workout, like his Thai Bowl series and all that kind of stuff.
You know, get a little Jon Jones in you and stay awake, if you know what I mean.
I don't know if you want Jon Jones in you, but listen, man, teach
well,
their
that's
own.
not what I mean. I mean the Jon Jones dust, you know? That's what they call it on the streets these days.
Angel dust.
That's not what I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
Rush to the yayo.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying
buzz,
I'm not
give me
recommending
yayo.
Fred do that.
I mean, you could if you want, man. You know, but
I'm just saying it's a stimulant, and we're talking about Jon Jones tonight. You know,
picograms.
Jon Jones has talked about doing cocaine in the lead up to fights. He's like, I was on cocaine and I still beat you up, Daniel Cormier.
And
wait a minute,
hookers.
man.
Said that in a press conference.
Where's the Jones's cap, man?
And that's where Cormier added hookers. Because the actual sequence,
he's got plenty of hookers.
The actual sequence is like Jon Jones saying, "Yeah, I beat you up after a weekend of partying and doing cocaine," and Daniel Cormier comes in with "and hookers."
Yeah, I heard that. That was funny. So, Dave, give a little history of this hat, because this is your magic cap.
That's the Jon Jones hat. Look at this, baby. This is the hat that Jon Jones was wearing on the weigh-ins.
Can you smell it?
Yeah, it smells like victory. It's the hat that Jon Jones was wearing on the weigh-in before he fought Shogun and won his first championship. He tossed it out, and I was in the first couple rows there covering the fight. And did
you catch it, or did it hit you?
It came right at me, and I just had to go like this. Put my hand in the air, boom, snatched it out of the air.
Baseball
grabbed it.
Matters.
Yeah, I'm a good baseball player. I was anyways. And, yeah, caught the...
oh, my God, that's a big reach advantage. I didn't expect that big of a reach.
I told you guys.
Turner has a big reach advantage.
7-inch, man.
Look at this tail
Much
of the
taller.
tape here.
The John Holmes player.
77-inch reach compared to Gamrot's 70-inch reach. Gamrot's still a favorite going into it. So, yeah, this is the hat that Jones was wearing at the weigh-in, and he tossed it to me.
That's worth money, dude. You know that.
I mean, it is part of MMA history. It's Jon Jones's hat from the weigh-ins before the Shogun fight.
Did you do an interview with him?
Yeah, and then I interviewed him right after.
And he was cool?
Yeah, he was a very nice guy, Jon Jones, when I talked to him.
Johnny Bones Jones.
Did you smoke a joint together? Or
no.
Just
no,
professional?
I talked to him for like 15 minutes, and then that was it. I said bye.
Did you tell him that you caught the cat?
Good luck. He saw it.
He did.
Yeah, he saw the hat. That's why he gave me the interview. He thought I bought the hat. I was like, no, I caught it when you threw it. And he's like, oh, good catch. Let's do an interview. I was like, all right.
That's cool. That was cool.
He complimented my athletic skills. John Jones told me I had made a good catch. When one of the greatest athletes of all time compliments your athletic skills, you feel pretty good about yourself, let me tell you.
That is pretty impressive.
That's right. John Jones was impressed with my catching skills.
That's what she says.
Take it to the bank, baby.
He almost invited you to train with him. Said, man, such an athlete.
Or do blow with him, man.
He wanted me to go to Albuquerque with him and teach him some things, but I was a little busy at the time. You know?
Yeah, because he's only now, like, what is he? He's a purple belt, right? Or is he a brown or purple? Purple. In jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, but he would smash me. Yeah. Plus, he outweighs me by a good 100 pounds.
Here we go, guys. So, Gamrot, Turner, first round.
It's on. Man, Turner is really big.
Yeah, you look small for this division, Gamrot.
Turner is 6'3".
Jesus.
Like, this is not a 170 fight, guys. I think our tail of the tape said 170, but this is a 155 fight. Turner's 6'3", 155. How does that happen?
He's a big guy, man. And look at that
so
reach.
Lanky, man. That reach is crazy.
His legs as well, man. He throws some nice kicks.
Yeah, well, let's see if he holds up, man, because like Barrio said it in his fight, you know, he wanted to drain his opponent. You look at Brunson. So that's
Barrio
a big
did
weight
exactly that, man. He drained them out.
Yeah, exactly.
Gamrot was able to get inside with a nice left hand, though.
He did, but he backed up quite fast.
Yeah. Well, that's what he's got to do.
Yeah, because you can't get there. This guy is...
He hits hard, too.
Oh, he tried to go for that single, but he got clipped.
He's too far away.
Yeah.
Gamrot can't get close enough to get the takedown because the reach of Turner is ridiculous. And Turner's using it really well. You know, he's keeping him at that distance.
Yep.
Where Turner can reach, but Gamrot is just...
Oh, nice.
Oh, Gamrot.
That was
beautiful takedown. Level change. Gamrot gets on top of Turner. Turner's trying to get back to his feet, trying to post up, but Gamrot is so good in these scrambles. Like I was saying in the build-up to this fight, like Gamrot's ability...
When he decided to go for it, he went for it, and that was beautiful.
Like, you can't hesitate at that point. Like, you know, once you have that opportunity, you got to get in because this guy's reach is too long. And if you don't make that perfect move, man, he could get you, man.
Hey, there's Mark Wahlberg sitting in the front row watching the fights.
Oh, yeah. Marky
Mark.
See in the green hoodie there?
Yeah, he's with his funky bunch there, I see. Pretty cool.
Who's he sitting next to? Mario Lopez? Is that Mario Lopez next to him?
I did not notice.
Gamrot holding Turner down here against the cage.
Yeah, it is Lopez. You're right, Dave.
Yeah.
AC, what is it? I forgot his last name.
I think Mark Wahlberg has like some shares in the UFC, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, because Endeavor.
Yep.
Turner working well to get back to his feet. He gets to his feet. Gamrot really didn't do much with that takedown either. He took him down. He held him for a bit, but he wasn't able to land anything at all because his hands were busy, you know, just holding Turner down. Turner now back up to his feet. They're clinched up against the fence.
And he just keeps holding, and there's no engagement at all. Like, Turner is just throwing some short, like, punches. They're getting in. Like, if you're going to hold that long, do something.
Yeah.
You know, either pull him away. Oh, he got a big knee, Gamrot.
Oh, yeah. They disengage there against the fence, and Turner lands with a knee and a couple of punches.
Jesus.
Turner seems to have a big advantage here standing up. And Gamrot able to take him down, but not able to do much.
Oh, man. He took a good punch and went down.
I think Turner dropped Gamrot. But Gamrot now trying to use it in a scramble, trying to take him down. Again, the scrambles with this guy are ridiculous.
Yeah, but he's in a dangerous position. You got to be careful.
He's in a somewhat dangerous position, but he's kind of like it's a weird position because Turner doesn't quite have his back, but he kind of there you go.
Yeah,
and now Gamrot advancing and almost mounts him, but now on top of Turner.
Like, I think Gamrot is happy with any grappling position. Even if he's not in the dominant position, he just wants to get to the grappling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to do something with it, right? So
because standing up, man, Turner is doing well, man, and that fight's not going well for Gamrot standing up.
Yeah. Right now they're on the ground. Gamrot throwing some punches as Turner gets back to his feet, though.
Very impressive.
Turner back on his feet. They're clinched up against the cage again with Gamrot pushing in on Turner.
I mean, Turner ate a few punches getting up, but he got up. And right now it's like...
Was that a drop or was it a slip there with Gamrot?
No, it looked like a drop.
I want to see the replay again because from the camera angle we had, it wasn't, it wasn't clear what exactly happened there.
It looked like a drop. I mean, we'll see it again.
Hopefully they show it in the
3 seconds here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a pretty impressive round for Turner, man.
I don't know, man. Gamrot got 2 takedowns.
Yeah, but he didn't do anything with him, Freddie. If you're gonna take him down, he stood back up. So he defended them well. Turner defended them well, got back up. The only 2 impressive things I saw were those 2 punches from the get up. Other than that, man, Gamrot went down, and we'll see it in the highlight now.
Close round. I thought that was a close round. Turner had some moments, but Gamrot had some big takedowns. I don't know what counts for more.
Well, if there is...
Fred, you scoring it for Gamrot or Turner?
I don't know. I'm agreeing with Dave, who says it's a close round, whereas typical AJ said, "Oh, well, what a round for the guy that I chose."
I'm saying if he got dropped there, there's no way that Gamrot is going to come out of that with that round. They're not showing the highlights, so I like to see it. If it was a slip or if it was a drop.
Yeah, I wonder why they're not showing replays here in between.
It's a conspiracy.
Yeah, it's a conspiracy against...
Damn conspiracy.
Gamrot, I think.
They're going to be on Saturday Night Live soon.
I'm not sure who the conspiracy is against. All right, well, we're going to round 2. Hopefully we don't need scores.
Here we go. They touch gloves.
Let's see a finish.
Oh.
Close first round, though. If we do go to the judges, we'll see. That might be one that's very important.
Nice body punch by Gamrot. He got in.
Gamrot.
Damrot.
Damrot? Gambit? Gamrot. Which sounds like a dental condition.
Sir?
My gams are rotting.
You've got Gamrot.
Yeah. Sorry to say this, sir, but
you've got Gamrot.
You've been diagnosed with Gamrot. What does that mean? Well, your teeth are rotting from the inside.
Maybe it's the 2 bags of Halloween candy I ate. You got Gamrot.
No, it has nothing to do with it. Something else. People scoring at 10-9 Turner after one. Some people scoring at 10-9 Gamrot after one. Seeing some Twitter scores on the TV right now. Nice right hand from Turner. Gamrot's having a lot of trouble getting inside. I didn't realize Turner was so tall. He looks like a welterweight. It's crazy.
He's pretty cool. He's not
I'll give him that because he's not getting tired, Turner. He's still looking fresh.
Yep. Got to give it to him.
He's lanky.
And that's what I was just about to say, Freddie. He looks calm, composed. He's he's not in a rush. He's just he's controlling. He's pacing this fight, man. Gamrot's always on his back heels.
Gamrot's landing some nice leg kicks. He landed a good right hand there a second ago.
Oh.
Gamrot's starting to find his range a little bit. He's starting to figure Turner out. Turner landed a leg kick there. Gamrot not going for those takedowns is hard right now.
Ooh,
he just got clipped, though.
That's what happened in the first round, man. That same punch. Whoa!
Oh, Gamrot got clipped with a right hand and dropped, but able to get back to his feet because he is dog tough.
But he took a good body kick.
Oh, Turner is just coming on strong, though, and Gamrot is trying to avoid him. But Turner is right on him.
Oh, he tried to go for that single.
Shot from a far distance. Turner sprawled easily on that.
Wow, that was nice defense by Turner.
Oh, Turner with a body kick. Gamrot is in trouble right now.
He's bleeding, man.
You can tell he's hurt, and he's trying to get some space to recuperate, and Turner's not giving him any space. Turner's all over him. Whoa, big head kick just missed over Gamrot's head.
That's what you call razor thin, man. Holy smokes.
That would have been
And that was fast, man. So I don't know how Gamrot got out of that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Jesus.
Gamrot's still in this. He's got a big cut opened up on the left side of his head. Turner is looking really good in this second round. Gamrot looking for the takedown, and he gets it in the center of the octagon. He's got 90 seconds to work. He passes easily from guard to half, trying to free his leg, pass out of half. He passes out of half guard, almost into side control. He didn't quite clear the leg.
Yeah.
He kind of went from half to quarter guard. He wasn't able to fully clear his leg and get that side control. But he's still on top and landing punches. But I feel like on the ground is where he needs to work and keep advancing position and look for a submission here on Turner. I think he could out-grapple him and find a spot to catch him with a submission.
He could.
But I don't know if ground and pound is the way to go, because I think Turner's just going to clinch him up. I think you got to...
He's got those long legs,
look
man.
for that submission, and there's Gamrot trying to set up a head and arm choke, which I think is the right play here.
Man, there's not a lot of time left, man.
Landing punches on top.
That's it. Just get on the inside.
Oh, he's got the crucifix now, though. He's got a crucifix, and he's landing punches, and Turner's not able to do anything. But he's acting like
just hip bump there,
nothing.
Man. Keep hip.
But he's got to defend himself. Yeah, he freed the freed the arm, got himself out of the crucifix.
Yeah, and you just.
But you've seen fights ended like that.
Sure.
It's another tough round to judge, man. Turner was doing well the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, like this was his Gamrot's best jiu-jitsu he's done in the last 2 rounds.
I mean,
here's the thing:
Turner knocked him down once.
Yeah, but Gamrot popped up quick.
Yeah, and Gamrot just spent a minute and a half on top.
Yes,
here.
And
so, I don't know. It's another tough round to judge.
Turner was winning the majority of that round, but at the end, Gamrot took him down, got on top of him, was beating him up, and was looking really good. And if not for the bell, you know what I mean? Like, if not for being saved by that belt, Jalen Turner's still on his back. If that fight goes forever, Gamrot
and that's
is
a nice
winning.
Punch also on that replay that he got.
Here's the
yeah.
This is where he gets dropped, I think. Nope.
Yeah, they're showing us some replays
Here's the
now.
Kick. Oh.
He caught a kick,
Nice
took him down, and went to work with 90 seconds, but was that 90 seconds enough to take the round back?
Look, it wasn't like
very close fight. First 2 rounds, very close. We're going into the third. AJ is so biased here with Jalen Turner. He doesn't want to give Gamrot
I'll
any
say
kind
both
of...
guys need
Look,
this.
I'm giving Gamrot some credit for that last part of the second round. But...
that sounds so condescending. I'll give him some credit.
Listen, man, listen. He didn't do that much. He was on top mount. He threw a couple of good punches, and that's it. But
Turner had no answer.
Well, he was controlling him.
Threw
He had the
one
half
good
guard
punch
on him
that knocked him down, and Gamrot was right back up.
Live odds have Gamrot minus 150 the favorite, Turner plus 120 the dog. How about that?
I don't agree with that at all.
How about that? So Vegas thinks that Gamrot is winning this fight.
Yeah, it's Vegas, man.
We'll see what the judges think. Or will we? Right? Gamrot landed a nice left-right combination there. And Gamrot looking for the takedown.
Takedown. Easy
That's
takedown
big, getting it this early in the round.
Yeah.
Turner working really hard to get back to the cage so he can try and wall walk up to his feet. Gamrot needs to control the wrist in advanced position.
Yeah.
And maybe pull his legs up away from the cage, because when Turner's been up against the cage in that seated position, he's been able to get to his feet pretty easily.
And he's probably going to do it again now.
Looks like it. Gamrot's had trouble keeping him down from this position, but Gamrot holding him down.
Jalen's got to get up and
I don't know if either man can feel comfortable going to the scorecards right now. You know what I mean? Like, if you're Jalen Turner or you're Mateus Gamrot, do you really believe for sure you're winning the fight? Are their corners that confident? I wish I knew what their corners were telling them, because
both guys could be 0-2.
That's it.
Yeah.
I feel like they both need to be hunting for a finish now. Gamrot doesn't need to just be holding Turner up against the fence.
Nice.
Oh, Gamrot looking for a big takedown. He almost missed it.
He almost missed it, and he would have had like top.
Turner almost based out of it, but he got it. But Turner right back to his feet.
Stressful fight, man.
Well, I mean, right now Gamrot is out grappling him, and I think Turner lost a little bit of his energy. That, like, I was impressed earlier where he didn't look like he was getting tired, but now I feel he's probably a little drained, and it's normal, man. He's 12 minutes into the fight.
But if you're Gamrot, I don't know if you could feel comfortable just out grappling Turner in this round, winning the round. Because like you said, he could be down 0-2. This could be the only round he wins if he wins it convincingly. Like, no matter what, for either guy, if they win the round convincingly, I don't know if they could be confident that they're going to win a decision because the first 2 rounds were hard to judge.
But if Gamrot wants to have a finish, he has to go towards the grappling. Oh, come on, ref.
What
happened?
Ref. Turner was like, Gamrot had double underhooks pinning him against the fence. Turner was like, oh, he's not doing anything. So the ref separates them, and now they're back in the middle of the cage, which is a far more advantageous position for Turner than Gamrot.
Yeah, but
that's not fair. So what? Get out of it. If you're mad that he's pinning you up against the fence and you can't move, figure out a way. Dig for the underhook. Don't just go, ref, help me, and then the ref does. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I hate when the referees do that. And now, look, Turner's landing big punches. If he knocks him out now, the referee has fucked Mateusz Gamrot.
Come on.
I'm cheering for Gamrot now. He just got fucked by the referee. That referee tried to fuck on Gamrot.
And also what I didn't like, it felt like as if Turner told the ref and the ref, like, collapsed to pressure. Like, it was just before Turner was complaining to the ref. If he doesn't complain, the ref probably doesn't go in.
Exactly. You shouldn't let the fighter dictate what you do with the fight. The guy is stuck up against the fence. Just because he doesn't like being there doesn't mean you got to save him. Just because it's boring doesn't, like, you got to figure out a way.
No, that didn't connect, and that gave him a better position.
But, like,
Gamrot going for a single leg, and Turner jumped up and it hit his shoulder with a knee, but Gamrot now continuing to go for the takedown. He's looking for a double leg now up against the fence. Turner's defending it well. But, man, that referee, come on, man.
Come on, throw those elbows. Come on, Turner. You're right there.
Don't interfere with the fight. Let the fight play out. I hate that.
What is he doing, man? Is he praying? Let's go. Do something, man.
Gamrot is holding him. He's riding him. He's wrestling. And Turner's got no answer.
Well, he's defending.
He's defending takedown.
Oh, nice.
That was like a bad move by Turner, man.
Punch, man. Steal this round.
He tried to sweep. Oh, let's go.
Nah, he doesn't have nothing.
Takedown
it's over.
for Gamrot. Gamrot lands or ends the fight on top of Turner. I think Gamrot won the 3rd round, and he must have won one of those first rounds. You got to think.
I hope so.
One of those first couple rounds probably went to Gamrot. I think Gamrot won this fight, but you never know.
Yeah. Listen, man, I'm on the other side.
AJ, you think Turner won the first 2 rounds or all 3?
He won the first 2 rounds. Look, the third.
Because if you say the third too, I mean, come on. The first 2 I can maybe give to you.
I mean, there was more control on Gamrot in the third.
Yeah,
but what
you
did he do?
Give one of those
what did he do in the position, man? He didn't do much, man. Like that's.
I think
the thing.
Gamrot won the first and the third.
No, I think it's first and second went to Turner. Third's gonna go to Gamrot. But like I said, there wasn't enough. Other than just controlling your opponent, there was like not much offense. I just want to see the stats on all this.
I mean,
like the biggest mistake here by Turner was at the end.
Takedowns at least.
Yeah,
Gamrot got at least 4 or 5 takedowns, man. That counts for something.
Yeah, but he got back up, man. That's the thing. There wasn't
he
enough.
Got back up.
Look at this.
Fucking Gamrot got back up when he got knocked down.
Yeah, man. Look, DJ Bourne, I just saw it coming in, man. First and second to Turner. I agree with him. Oh, that's it, DJ.
DJ Bourne going with AJ. We'll see.
Look,
this is a close one. We'll see who wins this fight.
Close.
This is interesting. Here we go. What's Bruce Buff gonna say?
Turner looks confident, man.
Oh, it's split. 29-28 Gamrot. 29-28 Turner. 30-27.
Oh, my God.
For Gamrot.
30-27.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Because I could see Gamrot winning the first two rounds.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. The first two rounds could have gone either way. And I guess one judge scored. See, one judge scored it like AJ and DJ Bourne, scoring the first two rounds for Turner. One judge scored one of the first two rounds for Gamrot and the third round for Gamrot. And then one judge scored all three rounds for Gamrot, which I can see as well. I could see an argument given the first round to Turner or Gamrot. Same with the second round. Could have gone to Turner or Gamrot. The third round was clearly Gamrot's. So a 30-27 Gamrot score makes sense to me.
Boo.
AJ is booing in the chat. You're on the show. I don't know why.
I just want to get a clear boo, man. That was terrible, man. That third judge, man, sucks. Because there's no way, man.
I had Gamrot winning 29-28. One judge scoring it 29-28 Gamrot.
Gamrot took this fight on 10 days' notice.
One judge scoring it 30-27 Gamrot. RDS says 30-27 Turner. Who on RDS? Johnny North is saying that. Who on RDS is giving it 30-27
Pat Cote,
Turner?
man.
I hope it's not Pat Cote.
100% it's
because
Pat.
Come on, Pat. Come on, Pat. You saw that third round, my friend.
You saw that third round cannot be.
That third round you can't give to Jalen Turner. You can't.
No, but you could give the first and second to him.
Unless you absolutely hate wrestling. Like, you got to give that third round to Mateusz Gamrot at least. Even AJ, I think, gave the third round to Mateusz Gamrot.
Yeah, I gave it to Gamrot. Like,
even AJ. So I don't know how you scored 30-27 Turner.
Notice.
Huh?
Which he took this fight on 10 days' notice, which is
wow.
Another props to him.
Yeah, but like it wasn't
great performance from Mateusz Gamrot to pull out the win. Jalen Turner is very tough. It was a tough fight. It was a close fight. It was a great performance from Jalen Turner. It was a good fight. You know, but Gamrot did what he needed to do. He used his wrestling. He controlled where the fight took place, and he got the win. And now AJ's parlay's busted, and that's why AJ's all sour.
I'm not only sour because of that. I thought, like, honestly, like, if you're going to control the fight, you got to do something. Like, you got to attempt to do some submission. He didn't do much. Like, there wasn't much behind the control. And the ref did the right thing by separating them because he wasn't doing anything, man. And he wasn't engaging. His thing was just to get him, bring him down. First and second, there's no way, man. Like, I disagree with that.
Ricky Stenhouse.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Fred, you know who that is.
Who the hell's that?
Yeah.
Kevin Harvick, another NASCAR guy. Look at all these NASCAR guys.
Wow.
Tom Brady and Mike Evans.
Well,
I know Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, man, the GOAT.
I don't know Mike Evans.
There's
Vegas.
Makachev.
You see, this would have been the weekend we should have went to Vegas, man. We could have went to see the UFC, and then tomorrow go see NASCAR.
And then go wild on the strip, man. Woo.
Oh.
That's when we bring Glenn with us.
Johnny North says not RDS, the TV channel. RDA, Rafael Dos Anjos, says 30-27.
Man, I'll listen to RDA anytime. When he speaks the truth.
Maybe he hates Gamrot for some reason. Didn't they fight?
Maybe Dana gave him bad seats where he has like a view that's blocked.
Huh? Yeah, maybe RDA has just got vision problems. Maybe he's drunk.
Dana gave him nosebleed seats.
Yeah.
You could blame it on Connor.
Yeah, he got bad tickets. He can't see. Or maybe he just confused the two guys. Because,
so Dave.
I had Gamrot winning that fight. Fred had Gamrot winning that fight. AJ, AJ's mad. But, hey, Fred's parlay is the only parlay still going. So, congratulations to Fred.
Shavkat, what is it?
Shavkat. Fred can't pronounce the guys on his parlay.
Shaved cat, man.
He doesn't know. Yeah, the shaved cat.
That's it, man.
Shavkat Rakhmonov still to come, which I'm very excited about. I'm as excited for Shavkat as I am for the Jones-Cyril Gane fight. AJ's parlay busted. He had Nickal. He had Turner.
I got robbed, man.
Turner just lost. My parlay busted because Brunson lost. But Fred's parlay was Jones, Shavkat, and Gamrot still going strong, although it's just one fight in. And then he's got Shavkat and Jones to come through with a winning parlay here tonight. So good luck to
Team pretty good with
Fred.
The Shavkat. I feel pretty good with the Jones also. My parlay's coming in.
I'm more confident in Shavkat winning than I am John Jones, but I think John Jones is going to win. You know? Shavkat is a bigger favorite, too. I think that's just a easy statement right there, you know?
Ah, man, that sucks.
Jeff Neal, how come you miss weight by that match?
I don't know.
Because Jeff doesn't care, man.
Trying to get a cheap advantage?
Maybe.
They're showing us a commercial here for the next UFC pay-per-view, which will be in the afternoon in London, England, and it's in 2 weeks.
I'm not sure I'll be because it's 3 days after my surgery, man, so I'm not sure.
You could be high as a kite, Freddie.
And what would the difference be?
Not much.
It's mostly about how do I position myself, because I don't think I'll be able to.
Are you going to talk about the book? I got you. No. DJ Bourne is on, man. You gotta, don't be like that, Dave. That's not cool.
AJ got me a book for some reason.
Freddie, take a look.
I don't read books, but AJ got me a book about Notorious Cop. It is the inside story of the Tupac, Biggie, and Jam Master Jay investigations from the NYPD's first hip-hop cop. I don't really want to read a book from a cop perspective because cops aren't really going to give me.
I don't know, man. The best documentary I saw on the Tupac one was the one where the cop that did the investigation participated, and that fucking documentary was excellent.
Okay,
maybe it's that one.
I'll probably read the book at some point, AJ.
I don't know if that's the cop that did the investigation that was in charge of, I think, the Biggie murder investigation, or is it the Tupac? But anyways, one of those cops did a very good documentary.
Check it out. I've probably seen it. I've seen all those documentaries.
Listen, man, you know what I just saw?
How about we try the Prime while we're waiting for the next fight?
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be the first ones, I believe, in any show that's actually going to be doing the taste testing for Prime. We were one of the first guys to do the taste testing for Proper 12 and Connor stuff. Thanks to Wally, who came directly from Ireland, brought us a bottle, and we did a taste testing live on air, which was amazing, man. Freddie bought a bottle. He loves it. I love it, too. Proper 12 is amazing. Let's smell it, Dave. Let's do like those French wine tasters.
I'm gonna go get a shot of purple ayahuasca.
Wow, it smells good, man. Smell it, Dave.
What are you getting?
Purple ayahuasca.
What the hell is that?
Some shatter.
Oh, okay.
Look at the color of this. This is awesome, man.
Yeah, we are this is
don't hide the bottle, Dave, man.
Strawberry Watermelon Prime, the Logan Paul beverage. Official drink of the UFC.
I don't like watermelon, so right there, it's not a...
Well, it's strawberry watermelon. Dave, cheers.
Let's see.
That's damn good, man.
It's all right.
That's damn good.
Tastes like Kool-Aid.
It's good, man. Damn, that's good.
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
10% coconut water.
Wow. And you put a little 8% of vodka, man. It'd be awesome. This
DJ Bourne just said, "Prime tastes like Kool-Aid." That's what he just wrote in the chat. And the first thing I thought after I tasted it was, "Yeah, I've had this before. This is Kool-Aid." It really does taste like Kool-Aid.
Well, it's gluten-free, caffeine-free.
I love that we both came to that same conclusion at the same time. That's great. Yeah,
it's pretty damn good.
It really
man.
does taste like Kool-Aid. Tastes like
Did you shake it?
It tastes like strawberry Kool-Aid.
It says shake well before opening.
Oh, I didn't shake it.
Damn, there you go. But it's good, man. I like it.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Well done, Logan.
Here it
Paul.
goes. What's that saying over here in small fine print?
But it's like a
wait, Dave, listen to the fine print.
It's supposed to be like a Gatorade type drink, isn't it? Like
it says here.
It doesn't feel like a hydration drink. Maybe it is.
Feels good, man. It's going down well.
It
says here, Jake Paul actually beat Tommy Fury. Don't believe the hype. It's Prime. Tommy Fury, man, that's going to happen again. Part 2.
I don't need to see that at all.
I do, man. Who does want to see that? He dropped him, man.
I didn't really
Just like Turner dropped Gamrot. How does that make sense?
DJ Bourne says he has a six-pack. A six-pack of this. What's the best flavor, DJ Bourne? Because I might get more at some point.
It's good. It's good. I like it.
I know they have different flavors. I'm not sure which one to get. This is the only one they had at the store that I went to, but I think there's some other places that sell it. I might buy some more. for AJ. AJ loves it. I bought this for you, AJ, because I know you're like the world's biggest Logan Paul and Jake Paul fan. And I thought, yeah, AJ might like drinking some of this Prime.
Well, listen, man, if Jake or Logan's listening, at some point they probably will. I mean, I spammed them enough, and so does PR Mark. But listen, man, sponsor us, man. Support the guys that support you. This stuff is good, man. Like I said, with a little bit of with a little bit of like white rum or vodka, it would be damn good.
I don't think that's what it's for.
That's what they always say, Dave.
I thought it's supposed to be like a Gatorade type thing.
Well, it depends where you are, man. If you're partying like John Jones, if he wins tonight, he'll be having Prime with some vodka. But if you're like playing like soccer or fighting in the UFC, maybe you just want to hydrate on your post-interview with Prime. It's actually pretty good.
It's not bad. Prime. We're drinking it. We're watching UFC 285. Shavkat Rakhmonov and Jeff Neal about to fight. Ice Pop is great, apparently. DJ Bourne says Ice Pop.
What is that, Prime?
It's a flavor of Prime, apparently. I guess it tastes like a popsicle.
Well, we'll just have to do that, man.
Shavkat from Kazakhstan.
Aziz was in the crowd. I want to know what happened.
Who? Ali Abdelaziz?
Yeah. I just say the Aziz part.
Just
he had a scrap with Ariel Helwani. What was that all about? Like they almost went to blows. Is that true?
Why are you asking me?
I thought you looked into it.
I mean, I saw a thing, but it didn't seem like there was any...
Like truth to it?
There didn't seem to be any clear facts. Just kind of people speculating.
You never know, man.
Who cares? An MMA manager and a MMA personality getting into... I mean, they're not really
you're not saying,
fighters or anything.
You're not saying a journalist?
No.
So you see, AJ, you need
MMA personality.
You need a Shavkat hat to go with your Khabib
man. That
hat.
looks nice. I walk around with there's my Khabib hat from Dagestan. Straight from Dagestan. Thank you to Dave and Freddie who got me the Dagestanian cap.
I went to Dagestan to show them some wrestling moves, and I brought back the hat for AJ. They gifted the hat to me, but I said, oh, guys, I have enough cool hats, so I gave it to AJ.
That was pretty good of you, Dave.
Yeah.
But the Shavkat hat would be nice. Freddie. It's actually a pretty cool-looking hat, man. I don't know if PETA would like kind of support that hat. I'm just saying.
Who?
PETA.
What's PETA? You mean PETA?
Whatever. PETA.
Most people pronounce
potato
it PETA.
potatoes. Tomato tomatoes.
The people that don't like the fur, right? Yeah, that Shavkat hat looks like it's made of fur. It's real cool.
It's real fur, though.
Shavkat has a really cool hat. I want a hat like Shavkat's, I think.
Man, we've had so much snow this year. I fucking was shoveling the snow again today.
Yeah, me too.
I need one of those hats.
I have a hat that's similar.
I wore this hat outside, man. You should have seen like the people staring at me.
I've got a hat that's almost like Shavkat's hat for the outsides.
What is it, a Davy Crockett hat? Oh, here comes Dave, man. He's getting his Davy Crockett hat.
You should see this shit. Let me tell you something.
Uh-oh, here we go. Dave doesn't fool around, man. Damn, he looks like yeah, that looks pretty cool, man.
It's pretty good, bro.
Here comes Davy Crockett.
This is my Shavkat hat.
I mean, that's
can't hear
okay.
anything in it. What?
I want a shaft. I mean, it's okay. I want a Shavkat hat. It's better.
Oh, look at that fur, baby. Shavkat.
PETA, he has real fur, just to let you know, Dave Simon.
Yeah. This thing's no joke.
It is nice, man. It's a real leather. Look at that.
Man, look at that big helmet thing. Look at that. Boom. Fur, leather, everything.
But can it withstand the cold like a Dagestanian one there?
It's like the George Costanza hat. You put that hat on, you know when George Costanza gets that hat, you know, the fur hat, and he doesn't need to wear a jacket in the wintertime? That hat is like that. That hat, like, warms up your head so much, and the rest of your body's like, oh, I'm good.
DJ says he's got one too.
Yeah, you need one of those big hats, man. If you don't have one
Actually, it'd be cool if you're spinning like some music and you got that hat on.
In this type of weather, man, you got to have one of those big old hats. But I want like a more luxurious one like Shavkat's.
I took a shot of proper 12 before I went shoveling.
There you go, man. Connor's doing something.
That's Freddie's plan.
He's got a point, Freddie's. It's a good strategy, man. How much was the bottle, by the way, Freddie, here?
38.
That's not bad.
I'm surprised you didn't run out and buy a bottle of proper 12. Fred bought a bottle of proper 12 at the liquor store around here.
It's because of Alan. He sent me a pic, and I just had to go. My girlfriend always says, like, she would go, like, I wonder who the commercials are for. And ever since she met me, she knows, like, the commercials are for me. Because whenever I see a commercial of something I like, it's like, oh, man, let me go buy it, man. And, I mean, TV commercials are for me, man. They're specifically made for me. And
Fred is easily
I'm the target. I'm
Yeah.
the target audience.
Those infomercials, man, must like drive you nuts.
Here we go. Jeff Neal, Shavkat Rakhmonov. Shavkat undefeated, minus 490 the favorite. Neal plus 390 the underdog. This is a big-time fight. And after this, we got title fights, right?
It's coming up, man. This is crazy.
Getting close.
Whoa. Easy.
Bruce Buffer doing the introductions for Shavkat and Jeff Neal coming up here at UFC 285.
Kazakhstan, man. Isn't that where Borat came from?
We're getting down to it. Yeah.
Damn.
Very nice. Borat.
So very nice.
Borat Sagdiev. The great Kazakhstani journalist.
You remember when he went to the karate school?
You see the difference here? Helwani, MMA personality. Borat, Kazakhstani journalist.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Big time, man. But that's what I'm trying to get at. You remember that part where he goes into the karate school and he's like, what if I do this to you?
Yeah, I don't know.
I remember him. Not really. I remember him wrestling.
Yeah,
in
he
the
was
hotel.
wrestling. Well, he was going up against a karate teacher.
You ever see the Eric Andre sketch where he's delivering a pizza ball? He goes into a dojo. He says, "Is this a dill dojo?" All right, here we go. It's
Hands of Steel,
it's
Neal.
a fight. We're about to see a fight here. Finally.
Listen, man, anything could happen here, man.
Feels like it's been a while since we've seen a fight. Like, well, that's a long layoff here. Here we go.
People keep forgetting, man. Neal has like some heavy hands.
Shavkat and Jeff Neal. Let's go, Shavkat. Let's see it. Shavkat Rakhmonov, 16-0. And I don't think he's ever gone the distance. Nope. 8 knockouts, 8 submissions. He's a finisher. He's only gone to the third round once in his career. Shavkat with the clinch right away. He's got an underhook. Pushing Neal up against the fence. Neal reversing the position, though, pretty well. Neal's thick, man. Look how strong that guy is. Look at his back. He's putting real pressure on Shavkat.
He's got to throw those hands. He's got, like, one of the most powerful punches in this division, man.
Shavkat very tall.
Oh, nice straight by Neal.
Shavkat taller, Neal kind of shorter, more compact. Powerful. Neal's no joke. Oh, that was a nice left hand from Jeff Neal. Now we're seeing here Jeff Neal ranked 7th in the UFC's rankings. Shavkat ranked 9th. Oh, that was some nice right hands from Shavkat.
Yeah, it was kind of weird because, like, Neal just stood there and took them. Like, there was no defense whatsoever.
Ooh, another right hand from Shavkat. Oh. Oh, Shavkat looking for a trip there. Didn't quite get it.
He's got to be careful with those knees, man. They're going a little low.
Are they, though?
Yeah.
Or are they just above?
They're just above.
Shavkat is throwing some knees to Jeff Neal, and they look like they're just above the belt line. But, yeah, they are a little close. Nice 1-2 from Shavkat. Shavkat's looking really good on his feet.
Yeah.
Using the range. Shavkat has a bit of a reach advantage here. I think 77-inch to 75. Neal threw a kick, and Shavkat again caught it. Threatened for a takedown, but Neal pushed him away. This is a good fight so far. These guys are real active. It's quite a pace. Whoa! Neal landed a left hand, but then Shavkat fired back with a nice one. Neal's going right after him, though.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, he's
Neal's
engaging
connecting
them.
still. Neal is having some decent moment. I think Shavkat is winning the round as of yet, but Neal is having some good moments still.
Yeah, Neal's really good, and he's on a run. He's in his prime. This is a legit fight between two of the best guys in the world at 170.
Oof, nice right by Neal, man.
Oh, nice left and right there from Jeff Neal.
Someone's cut, and I think it's Shavkat. I'm not sure.
Head kick
what a
from
big
Shavkat.
kick.
Oh, and a knee to the body.
I think that hurt Neal,
Oh,
man.
my goodness. That was beautiful. Yeah, I think it is Neal that's cut. Yeah, he's cut just above his left eye.
And I think he's still like...
And they're clinched up here against the fence again.
I think he's still feeling that head kick, man.
I think it was the head kick that cut him.
No, it was before I saw a bit of blood. I'm not sure if it's coming from Shavkat, like I said.
No. Neal is cut.
Yeah?
He's cut above his left eye. That's clear if you see his left eye.
Well, you can see the blood off of Shavkat's
What's going
shoulder.
on?
What's happening?
Mouthpiece or...
Oh,
his
okay.
mouthpiece.
Shavkat lost his mouthpiece, and they were just clinched up against the fence, not doing too much, so Herb Dean stopped the action there for a second.
Yeah.
And now they're back at it.
Oh,
Shavkat with a big right hand and a knee to the body.
Oof. He ducked under that
Wow.
punch, man. He's fast.
Ooh, right hand from Shavkat. Oh, he's got Neal hurt now. Shavkat landing some big punches against the fence.
It's crazy. It's still the first round. 12 seconds to go.
Oh,
He hurt him there, man.
that was a beautiful punch from Shavkat Rakhmonov. And look at his head movement, dodging the punches of Neal there. That was beautiful stuff. Shavkat was really finding his rhythm there at the end of the round.
Scary, man. Neal is like... He got stunned.
Good round for Shavkat.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be just critical, though, a little bit, man, he seems to accept getting hit a little bit, and he should be careful. But
Yeah.
great round for him. 10-9 for sure.
Yeah.
Damn, that was exciting.
That was a good round for
Yep.
Shavkat. Question is, does he finish Jeff Neal here? Neal's hurt. I wonder if he's going to be able to finish it. I think he's going to beat him. I think Shavkat has Jeff Neal where he wants him. I think that first round was a feeling out process, and now he's got him. But, I mean, Shavkat hasn't gone past the second round in the UFC. Is he going to get past the second round now, going into it?
Listen, man,
We'll
this
see.
is one of his toughest opponents, man. Neal is no joke. So there's the head kick that we saw.
Yeah.
It did hurt.
But at
like
the end,
Neal.
at the end of that round, he looked a little,
Yeah.
So we'll see if he can recover here. Round 2.
There is
Shavkat Neal.
There is a cut on Shavkat's like
On his
cheek.
cheek, yeah.
It looks more like a finger, like a nail cut or something.
Yeah, it's a slight.
Yeah.
Looks like a scratch more than
More of a
anything.
scratch,
It could
yeah.
be the glove, you
Yeah.
know. Not necessarily a cut that's going to produce blood. So we're in the second round now. Shavkat and Neal. Shavkat landed some good jabs. Kick to the body. Neal's having more and more trouble getting inside on Shavkat to land his strikes. Shavkat finding the distance really well. Oh, nice knee to the body from Shavkat. Oh, he's got Neil in trouble. Yeah. Neil kind of begged off there after that knee to the body. He's like, that's
well, the graphic was showing like he's attacking the body a lot. Then he's doing.
He's breaking him down.
That's gonna have a toll on Neil, like all those shots to the ribs.
Yeah, a lot of knees. Like he lands a punch and then he follows up with a solid knee to the body. And there, as I say that, he hits a knee to the body against the fence. Shavkat pushing Jeff Neal against the cage right now.
See if he's going to take him down. Here we go.
Shavkat looking for the takedown. Can he get him? Ooh,
oh, he came close.
Neal, nice defense.
Yep.
Real nice.
I'll tell you what, though. I like him. But like I said Thursday, I don't know about him against Gamrot, or I don't know about him against Colby, man. Those guys are bigger than Neal, man. Those guys will give him an issue, I think.
Neal's really good, though, man. Like, Neal is on that level, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think Neal would give Gamrot a tough fight, too. We'll see if Gamrot can make 170 at this point. Like, Gamrot is big, but Gamrot, last time he tried to make 170, it was a total disaster.
Well, he ate 2 big punches, man. Neal threw 2 nice, solid punches, and Shavkat ate them. Didn't phase him much, but still, man, they look solid. He can take a punch.
Ooh, nice uppercut from Shavkat there.
Oh, nice elbow, man.
I think that hurt him.
Yeah, man. Neal is one tough dude.
Again, pushing Neal up against the fence. I feel like Shavkat is hurting Neal and then just kind of pushing him up against the fence. Like, not following up.
Yeah, he's not following through. Like, you can see he's vulnerable, and I guess he's just
controlling.
He's okay in the fight. Like, he's not going to rush anything.
Yeah.
Neal keeps poking at his eye there. He's covering his eye, man. Yeah.
Yeah, he's rubbing his eye now.
Yeah.
Maybe that cut's bothering him.
Shavkat went right to it.
Shavkat looking good in the second round. This is definitely Shavkat's round. He won the first round. He's looking strong. Here's Jeff Neal trying to fire back, but those punches look like they have nothing on them. Right? Like, Shavkat just took punches, and Neal kind of gave him a look like, I tried, and Shavkat's like, yeah, you tried, but it sucked, you know?
Yeah,
that was a weird exchange, right? Neal kind of went at him like, you know.
He got like 3 punches in.
Yeah, he got 3 punches in, and he's like, yeah, I did my best there. Shavkat's like, yeah, that's all right.
Crazy, man. That's what I'm saying with Shavkat. Like,
it's kind of sad.
He can throw a punishment, but
I
he can take punches
I would just
well,
say,
man.
though, he should be careful about accepting getting punched like that at some point.
Yeah, it might catch you for sure. Oof.
Shavkat with a knee again to the body, just hit the arm, but another couple punches to Jeff Neal's head. Not as much wrestling as I expected here from Shavkat. I thought he'd get more takedowns. But it's been mostly a kickboxing match that Shavkat's been winning. It shows that he's very versatile, man. He can do a lot of different things.
The odds had him either having a KO or submission more than decision, but right now I think Neal is showing that he's probably going to make it to the end. He's going to lose a decision, but we'll see.
That sound was a 10-second...
yeah, I was wondering, man.
That clap was 10 seconds to let us know there's 10 seconds left in the round, just like they have in the fights.
It's awesome, man. I thought it was Freddie clapping, man.
No. AJ has been thinking it was Freddie the whole time. Been happening all night.
Très bon, Neal.
The first time I hear
man, you got to give it to Neal, man.
The first time I noticed it.
He was able to survive. And
what do you say, Fred?
It's the first time I noticed the clapping.
Oh, yeah.
Notice it for any other fight.
I thought it was you, Freddie, clapping, man. Tab nush, man. Well, you got to give it to Neal, Freddie. He stayed there and traded, man. They're looking at his cut, man. It looks pretty bad.
I don't think they're going to get a doctor to check on the cut. I don't think it's that bad.
There's quite a few guys looking at it. Let's see what the cut man does.
I don't know.
He's okay.
Jeff Neal coming out. Oh, is that Kourtney Kardashian? I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
The little lady with blonde hair there was Kourtney Kardashian watching the fights. Sitting behind. Look, right there behind Jeff Neal.
It is.
It's Kourtney Kardashian.
The Kardashians are in the house.
Good God Almighty.
Oh, men, be careful.
All right, round 3. Yeah. Round 3, Jeff Neal and Shavkat Rakhmonov. Neal has done what no other UFC opponent has done so far. Made it to round 3.
Yep.
Against Shavkat.
Oh,
big head kick from Shavkat.
Like 2 big head kicks.
Will he make it past round 3 into the judges?
Neal threw a nice left, man. Right on the button.
Oh, Shavkat went for a spinning head kick that just missed.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that he's going for spinning head kicks now.
Whoa.
Oh! Neal lands a big right hand that rocks Shavkat.
Man.
Oh, Shavkat clinching him up, trying to survive. Oh,
jeez. I told you, man. Neal has powerful punches, man.
And Shavkat just accepts
Shavkat
getting
is
hit
still a
a little
little hurt,
too much.
man. Be careful, bud. Be careful.
Fred, you've been saying it the whole fight. Shavkat's getting hit too much. He got hit a little too much there.
Neal knows, but he's still there, man. He shook it off, and Shavkat is throwing his punches again, man. Neal's like, what the fuck?
This has been Shavkat's fight. Imagine if Jeff Neal can pull off a knockout here in the 3rd. He's losing this fight. Jeff Neal lost the first 2 rounds. We're in the last round here.
But he recovered. Like Rogan said, man, he's recovered for sure. That's the thing with Shavkat. He took that punch. It staggered him a bit, but he was back into the aggressive mode right away. He's a freak of nature,
he
man.
went back into the clinch to just kind of hold on for dear life. And he's right now, Shavkat just kind of pushing Jeff Neal up against the cage. But Neal not able to get away.
Yeah, Neal's corner is going crazy, man. They're just like, whatever they're shouting out, man, they're just going wild.
Shavkat just has to hold on.
He probably won't. He's going to probably disengage any second.
But he wasn't just holding on. Like, he started that round throwing, like, spinning head kicks and stuff. Like, he's like, all right, let's go. Let's open up. He's feeling all confident. And then, boom, he gets cracked with the right hand. And all of a sudden, things change for him. And now he's like, let's clinch.
He's happy in this clinch position. He feels confident here that Neal will probably not hurt him, and he's controlling a little bit the tempo.
Yeah. Now they're back in the center of the octagon. Neal able to get away from Shavkat. Back into a kickboxing game. Oh, Shavkat with a big right hand. Neal's hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, Neal trying to fire back, but Shavkat landed another knee to the body. That hurt him bad. Oh, Jeff Neal's in trouble.
But he's still going at it.
Shavkat has Neal up against the fence, and he's landed big elbows to the head. Oh my God, another one. They are just cracking each other. Oh, another big knee to the body from Shavkat. Neal's nose is busted bad. Shavkat trying to drag Neal to the ground, but Neal will not go down, defends the takedown. Shavkat kind of holding him.
Crazy, man.
Holding him on his back, hanging onto his back. But
Neal's smiling, man.
Neal 4 for 4, 100% takedown defense. They're showing the graphic on the screen there.
It's impressive,
very
man.
impressive against
Mario
Shavkat.
gets a bonus, but this is the fight of the night, I would tell you right now.
Yeah, this is a hell of a fight.
Man, Neal's throwing some big knees to the back of Neal's thighs.
Neal's throwing knees to the back.
I'm sorry, Shavkat. Well, Neal's holding on, man. You got to give him credit.
This is the fight of the night, man. I hope they pay both these guys, man. Show them the money, Dana.
Yeah, this is a great fight.
A standing guillotine.
Oh, Shavkat trying to go for a standing rear naked choke. And I think he gets
it's
it.
over.
Oh,
my God.
Holy shit. He fucking passed out Neal, man. Is he okay?
No, he didn't pass out. He tapped, and he just fell down because he was messed up.
Dude, I don't know if he passed out there, man. He was looking down. What happened there?
And he ended up talking.
Jesus. Neal's not looking good, man. He's like
Standing
slumped over,
rear
man.
naked choke. Fred, did you see that? That was nuts.
Yeah, that was excellent.
That was crazy, man.
You don't need hooks. You don't need control. You just need your arm around a guy's neck, squeezing real
Well,
tight.
you got the height, too.
Right
like,
now.
he has that height to be able to do that, but, man.
And he was up against the fence. Like, Shavkat had his back up against the fence.
That was crazy,
He grabbed Neal's neck and wrapped him.
That was
rear naked choke standing, and Neal tapped.
What
with
a
like
way
a minute left. Neal was going to lose that fight anyways, but still, what a finish!
Man, that's impressive,
That
man.
division is fucking good, man.
That's
Honestly,
crazy,
a lot
man.
of good guys.
Let's see that again, how he did it.
Shavkat landing big knees to the body all fight. That one there at the end was vicious.
Here we go.
So he's on Neal's back and then just kind of cinches up a rear naked choke standing next to him.
Oh,
he puts
twisted him.
It was like a twister.
Oh, no, he's out, dude. He's out.
He put his I don't think he was out. He's tapping.
Yeah, he's tapping, but it's already too late.
He put his leg in front of Neal. Did you see how he did that?
Yeah, that was beautiful, man. Man, talk about a lot of pressure. That's impressive, man.
This guy's a monster.
That was a really nice choke from Shavkat Rakhmonov.
What a way to go down, Neal.
Standing rear naked choke. Neal can't believe it.
That was insane.
That was a very strange choke to finish a fight. That's amazing.
Damn, that was impressive, man.
Rakhmonov.
So I bet you there's going to be a lot of jiu-jitsu gyms trying that out now.
Yeah, right?
Well, mostly MMA gyms because you need that octagon to use as leverage.
Forget the takedown. Just go for the stand. Yeah, that's true. If there's no wall behind you, the guy can kind of push you back and get space and not get the choke. But with that cage behind you,
it was impressive because
standing.
Well, you gotta have the height.
If you hook the leg, you kind of immobilize him, and then if he does try to go back, you just trip him and you both fall and you still hold the choke.
Yeah, you do. But like for this particular choke, you need like an octagon or you need like some kind of surface behind you to get that leverage and then twist out like he did. But it was impressive, man. Very smart thinking. Oh, Joe Rogan's coming in with the fur.
Joe Rogan's got a hat. They gave Joe Rogan a hat. Joe Rogan's got a Shavkat hat.
Where can I buy one?
He looks fantastic in that hat. That's so good.
Look at the tail behind him, man.
He looks ridiculous. That's so good. Shavkat Rakhmonov, third round, standing rear naked choke, submission, win. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that
was
was
a performance from Shavkat.
And for Neal as well, man, because Neal was hanging in all the way to the end. I thought it was going to be a decision win, but, man, Shavkat came in and says, no, man, I'm going to close this like I've done everybody else. Wow. Impressive, man.
Very impressive.
And Neal, man, rocked Shavkat, but the thing with Shavkat is he's able to, like, recover really fast and probably woke him up, man. But you can see there's a lot of, like, kind of, like, scratches across his body, Dave. Do you see that on his arm? Is like, must be the gloves or whatnot.
Shavkat did get hit in that fight, though. Like, he got hit, he got hurt, he got in trouble. But when you're fighting Jeff Neal at this stage in the game, it's kind of par for the course. You know what I mean? Like, Fred, I know you were saying he took a lot of damage and stuff, but he's not fighting nobody in there. You know, he's fighting the number, 7 guy in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jeff Neal's legit. It's a tough fight. And he came through, he won, and he finished. And, like, in that third round, he was, even if he didn't get that nice choke finish at the end, right? He was putting a vicious beating on Jeff Neal. Like, it was bad. Neal's face was a mess, the knees, the punches. Like, Shavkat showed his dominance there in that third round.
Yeah, big time.
He did have a dangerous moment, but I think, you know, you just got to give respect to Jeff Neal. Like, yeah, you're going to have dangerous moments against Jeff Neal. He's a dangerous guy. He's in his prime. He's one of the best in the world. But so is Shavkat.
The difference is that Neal looks like he was in a fight. Shavkat has those scratches, but nothing major, man. Nothing on his face that shows like he was getting a punishment.
No significant cuts like Neal, yeah.
Neal was bleeding like from everywhere.
Yeah.
He couldn't breathe at the end, too. I mean, this is...
Well, the end of the third round was really rough for Neal. Like, Shavkat beat the hell out of him in the third round. Wow.
What's the Shavkat saying now?
I don't know. He doesn't speak English. stuff being translated, you know?
Here's the translator. Spit it out, man.
What does he speak,
Speaking non-English, as they say.
What's the language he speaks? Russian? Kazakhstani? Is it Kazakhstan? What do they speak? What language do they speak in Kazakhstan? English?
Thanks for the support.
Russian and Kazakh. Kazakh is a language. All right. I wonder if he speaks Russian or Kazakh.
Probably both.
But what was he speaking there? You know what I'm saying? Apparently, Derek Brunson retired, huh?
Did he?
That's what Johnny North is saying. I mean, he's, 39 years old. He's been fighting for a while. It was a rough performance tonight. It was tough, you know?
Yeah.
Looked good in the first, but second round was not so good.
He knows, man. His time has come, man. How old is he again?
39.
Yeah, 39. So
he was 10 years older than Dreykus.
Yeah.
So what's happening with Khamzat and Colby? Who are they fighting?
Mark.
Nobody announced?
Nothing, I don't think. Did they announce a fight for Khamzat? I don't think so, right?
Oh, did you see who was in back?
No, Mackenzie Dern, yeah.
Yeah.
There's Michael Chandler. He's fighting Conor McGregor at some point.
Oh, Conor's in the house.
There's Conor McGregor getting his chest rubbed by a woman. Is that his wife or is that someone else?
Damn, he looks thick.
They didn't show the woman. They didn't show the woman's face who was rubbing Conor's chest, his bare chest.
Let's hope it's his wife, man, or else Conor's in trouble again.
There's Conor McGregor sitting next to Jake Gyllenhaal. They were filming stuff for the movie Roadhouse that Conor is in with Jake Gyllenhaal. You didn't see that?
No.
They did stuff. They did like a fake UFC
Roadhouse
weigh-in.
Wait, whoa.
And they did a fake fight.
Don't tell me Roadhouse from the Patrick Swayze days. They're not doing a remake of Roadhouse, are they?
I think so.
Damn, you can't do that shit.
You didn't know Conor McGregor was in the remake of Roadhouse?
No, I mean, I love Conor, but honestly, man.
Jake Gyllenhaal doing a fake. You didn't see this?
No, man. Well, he looks in good shape.
Yeah. He got himself all jacked up for this movie.
It must be fake.
He was at the weigh-in also.
Yeah, right? He did like a weigh-in. Look, he's doing like a fake walk-in and stuff. This was tonight. On the, like during the pay-per-view at some point, maybe after the prelims. There he is walking out, and he does like a fake fight with Jay Huron.
Dear Lord, man, I found one of those Shavkat hats, but man, they're expensive.
How much, Fred?
Well, the one I see here is $320.
Let's get it. Shavkat Rakhmonov hat. Where do you go for that?
Well, I couldn't find that, so I searched for that
Mongolian
first, and then it told me.
hat.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, exactly. Wolf fur hat. Mongolian.
That's a nice one.
Oh, baby. All right, Mongolian wolf fur. Man, that's a hat from a wolf? Damn. Shavkat.
I want one.
Shaved wolf, not shaved cat.
I wonder if I could trust this website.
Yo, Mongolian wolf fur. Yo,
Where's the
MongolianStore.com. What is
that's
this?
A nice one, man.
Oh, this is exactly what Fred
618?
found. 320. I'm seeing the same hat, Fred.
618 area code. Where is that?
I don't know. You got to Google that shit too, man. I don't know. Oh, I want a Shavkat hat too. Let's all get Shavkat hats, and then we could do shows wearing our Shavkat hats. Did you see how funny Joe Rogan looked to that hat? Imagine how funny it would be if we were all wearing those hats. I mean, come on, guys. We have to do it just for the funniness. Southern Illinois.
Yeah.
What?
618. Shavkat, Mongolian wolf.
Oh, I gotta do a circumference. How big is my head?
I don't know. Let's measure, Fred. Measure Fred's head. New segment on the show.
Gotta be careful how you do that, man.
Gotta be careful which head you pick.
Yeah.
Good God Almighty. There's gotta be another place in this real wolf for Etsy. Etsy Canada. That's like a human.
Yeah, but that's fake fur, dude.
Is it? Faux fur.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's $40, so you know, it's cheaper for the joke. Ooh, look at this shit. This
Yeah,
guy's
get
got
it, and we'll put like Ringside logos.
This guy's got a coyote on his head.
Damn.
Yo, I want this.
With a Ringside logo, man.
Is this real coyote fur? Look at this thing.
You know what? I just thought of something.
Fred, look at that thing. This guy's got a coyote on his head.
Dave, I just got it.
Imagine how warm that would be. Look at this. There's the paws and everything.
Look.
My cat would be scared of this thing.
Forget about us, man. Johnny North should
might
get
actually
this.
hate you.
What?
Johnny North should get this and go into a ring wearing this, man. The Johnny North special, man.
I just want to wear it for the cold, cold winters.
But Johnny North?
Some
Yeah, Peter
animal
would be
lover
mad.
is gonna stop you on the street and start.
But you just say it's fake fur, man, before
Yelling
they throw
at
the
you.
paint.
I'd be like, yeah, this isn't a real animal on my head. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to swing that when it looks like clearly an animal on your head. I mean, look at this thing. It's got a snout and everything. Like, it's got ears. It's got. I mean, this is clearly an animal.
It looks like that,
I want it though.
It looks like that animal in Ice Age.
Why
Look
do
at that poor guy?
Why do all models have to do that squint? Like, do you have to squint
Maybe
every
they
time?
have bad eyesight, dude.
It's got paws.
Look, do a.
I mean, it's a little sad, but I kind of want it, you know? I'd feel bad about it, but I'd also feel good about it.
Dude, we get a lot of views with that. To the shows we go.
What?
Like, if we're going to go to a wrestling event, we'll all wear it, man. We'll stand out.
So you want me to buy each of us a $400
No, get the
coyote?
full one. Get the fake one, and that's it.
Oh, okay. Fake hats.
Fake hats.
I want to get the real hat. How come Valentina doesn't wear a hat? She's from Kyrgyzstan.
I want to find that Joe
Not
Rogan
cool.
one with the long hair behind.
Yeah, with the big tail. I mean, that's a tail.
Yeah.
That's not, that's a tail. You know what I mean?
Well, Rogan has one tonight.
That big wolf fur hat, that was a wolf's tail.
Poor wolf, man.
It's pretty sweet.
See, Rogan's probably like, I chose the right show to come back, man. I get this nice present. Great card.
Yeah. Did they give
Joe
that
Rogan
hat to Rogan?
Yeah.
I like how we're all transfixed on that hat. We're like, man, that hat was sweet. Wish I had that hat. Now we're trying to buy hats like that?
Not for $320, dude.
Well,
I mean, if we were making Rogan money, maybe. But even then, look at Rogan, man. He makes all that money, hundreds of millions of dollars, and still gets shit for free.
well, I may be getting a hat with real fur and all sorts of stuff handmade for me over here.
By who?
Well, who do you think? Look at
Oh,
all,
yeah,
look
that's
at all
right.
this.
Yeah, you're right.
So
get me one too, man.
yeah, that's not how it works. Oh, we got Alexa Grasso coming in. I'm going with Grasso.
Viva Mexico!
Te faccio culo così.
Ah!
We got Grasso here. And she's about to fight Valentina Shevchenko. Grasso coming out. And this is for the UFC Women's Flyweight Championship. And Valentina Shevchenko, she's been dominating this division for a while.
Look at this guy with the mullet.
Big favorite, Valentina.
Look, man, she's going to have a tough ride coming up, man. When you got Aaron there, you got Manon Fiorot, like we were talking on Thursday. The division, man, is too deadly. Like we were saying on Thursday, again, this is not the fight that she'll probably lose, but chances are she will lose at some point this year if she fights again. The girls that are there are just too dangerous. I think her time has come, and it's going to be soon. I think Aaron can take it, and I'm super confident that Manon Fiorot will be able to do it.
Grasso, 29 years old. Valentina Shevchenko, the champion, 34 years old. Valentina's been doing it for a while. Her last fight wasn't her best fight, and I think she's got to show up in this fight and be dominant again and show that, she is still
the
just
beast.
Miles above the rest of the division, Like at one point it seemed like she was so far ahead of everybody, pretty much before her last fight with Tyler Santos, right? Before that fight, it seemed like she was so far ahead of everybody else that she couldn't be stopped. But in that last fight with Tyler Santos, like she kind of squeaked by with a split decision. So now I want to see what she does and how she kind of bounces back from that last performance. Is it just well, that was a tough opponent and maybe not her best night? Or is it a decline in her skills and stuff because she is 34, and at some point, in your mid to late 30s, you do start to decline as an MMA fighter? Because that's just the path that we've seen time and time again in the UFC, right? It's not...
Father Time doesn't lie, man.
Undefeated. Father Time is undefeated, like they say, right? So I wonder what's going on there with Valentina, but I'd like to see her continue her reign forever and ever.
Yeah, but like I said, Dave, Aaron Blanchfield,
I think
Mano Fiorot.
Yeah, there's tough people coming
Santos
up for
is
sure.
still there. It's like it's going to be a tough year for her. But tonight, man, you can't take Grasso out, man, because her boxing is super good, and anything can happen here. I'm pretty confident for Valentina, but it's not going to be an easy fight.
Grasso's tough.
I don't think she's going to dominate. I think she's going to win by decision, but
I think she either wins by submission or loses by knockout. That's how I see it playing out.
Strong possibility, man.
I think we see a finish in this fight either way.
I mean, she's looking in good shape right now, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
The only thing that Grasso doesn't have is the wrestling. I mean, that might be the, where Valentina goes.
Valentina does all the right things. She lives clean. She trains all the time. Her whole life is based on killing.
Yep.
When she's not.
And dancing.
But when she's not, training, she's shooting guns or riding horses.
Or dancing.
She's just a killing machine. Great champion.
Oh, yeah.
Great champion. Is she the only flyweight champion the UFC's ever had?
Not sure.
No, she wasn't the first, right? Was she the first? Who was the first flyweight champion? Oh, it was Nico Montano.
Yeah.
Right. It feels like Valentina's always been champion, but Nico Montano beat Roxanne Modafferi.
Oh, man, I remember that.
On the Ultimate Fighter to crown a champion, and then she was stripped of the title because she was never able to make 125 again. So Valentina fought for a vacant title and won. So Valentina's the only champion that's defended. She's not technically the first flyweight champion, but
the most recognized.
She kind of is. Nico Montano, who never kind of...
What year was that fight again?
2017.
Jesus.
Nico Montano, after that, beating Roxanne Modafferi, fought Juliana Pena in 2019 at bantamweight, lost, and never fought again. She got released by the UFC a couple years later. I'm not sure what happened.
Because of losing, not being able to make weight. That's probably the only
reason. She missed
reason.
weight again for... I don't know. I don't know what happened with Nico Montano, but she hasn't fought. She's 34 years old. I guess she's done fighting. 4-3 MMA career. Last fight against Juliana Pena, lost, but strange. That's a weird one.
Yeah.
Not somebody you think about a lot, because when you think about this flyweight division, you just think about Valentina Shevchenko. The only champion we've had, really. Shout out to Patrick C. Hamilton dropping a super chat. 777 for luck. Will I win with AJ 2 weeks in a row, or does the streak end? Patrick going with, I guess, Cyril Gane here in the main event tonight.
That's right. Vive la France!
I don't know, Patrick, but I'll tell you this. Nobody's ever got rich betting against John Jones.
Well,
no one ever.
Tonight is going to be the night, man. Because No Abs Jones, man, doesn't look like in the best shape for a guy who's been training for 3 years, in my opinion. And in a lot of people's opinion.
Cyril's a great fighter, and he could easily get the win tonight. I would not be surprised to see John Jones lose tonight. 3 years away, jumping up in weight, and the first opponent you face is Cyril Gane, who's super dangerous. Like, yeah, I could see Jones losing, but it's
a tough fight, man. Like,
I just have never seen it before, so I'm.
But you know what? We keep looking at Jones.
I'm skeptical
as the greatest. Like, and we keep thinking about him like what he did 10 years ago. And if you look at like I said on Thursday, man, his last 2 fights, against Dominic Reyes, against Santos, were not great. And I'll keep hammering away. They were close. Jones didn't look great. It could have been his motivation, could have been whatever. But you're going in like with inactivity after 3 years. Your calves and that are still the same. I'm telling you, if Cyril Gane takes away that lead leg, man, and chops below the knees, it's going to be a rough night for Jones.
Valentina Shevchenko and Alexa Grasso, round 1 of their UFC flyweight women's title.
Ooh, nice kick by Valentina. That was super fast.
Straight kick up the middle. Didn't.
That was the Steven Seagal kick, man. Attempted.
Johnny North says, is tonight a bodybuilding competition or a fight, AJ?
Listen, man, that makes a big difference. Unless you're King Kong Bundy.
Didn't go so good against Hulk Hogan for King Kong Bundy, let me tell you. Both fighters kind of feeling each other out here, middle of the cage. Grasso landing a leg kick. Valentina shooting back with a jab that was blocked. Oh, ooh, Valentina with a spinning back fist that landed. That was nice. Valentina's so quick.
That was kind of like
I'm trying to remember what's the name of the movie, but King Kong Bundy played in a movie with Richard Pryor, and I used to always want to just see that movie because King Kong Bundy was in it. It was like, it's the coolest movie. It's the coolest movie ever, but it wasn't that good, actually.
Was it when they went to prison and all that?
No, Richard Pryor is moving or something. I'll find it.
Richard Pryor, man, one of the best comedians ever.
Moving,
still
it's
kind
called.
Of feeling each other out.
Yeah.
1988. What year you're born, Dave?
85.
Oh, so you were 3 years old.
Yeah. What's the name of the movie?
Moving.
Moving. Never heard of it.
King Kong Bundy's one of the movers, and they're like really not nice with the stuff of Richard Pryor. So.
I once saw King Kong Bundy at a wrestling show, and I was a kid, and I decided I was like maybe 10 or 11 years old, and I decided I was gonna go like to the rail. It was like a local wrestling show. They brought in King Kong Bundy, like an indie show, and I decided to go. See King Kong Bundy as he walked by, to go see him and, like, slap him on the back or something,
Yeah.
I tapped him on the back, It was a terrible mistake because he was just so sweaty and disgusting. It was horrible. I was like, why did I just slap that sweaty man's back? That was disgusting. That's my King Kong Bundy story. I saw King Kong Bundy once. He was a big guy, and he was very sweaty after his match.
Was he bigger than Butterbean? Because I saw Butterbean, and he was huge.
I met Butterbean. I interviewed Butterbean. He was pretty big. I think King Kong was taller.
Oh,
Grasso landed a nice right hand there.
Wow, I told you, man, her boxing is, like, crisp. She's firing back. Valentina seems to have a little bit of an edge, but not by much, man.
Yeah, Valentina's landed a couple jabs here and there. They're mostly kind of standing at kickboxing range. Valentina throwing a couple of leg kicks here and there, but not too much action early on in this fight. This is going to be a tough round to score if it does go to the judges, because not much has happened. There's Grasso landing a couple punches to the body. A little leg kick. Valentina's legs seem a little red. I don't know if that's from kicks. It might be from kicks from Grasso.
Well, her feet as well, so it might be just like she got too much sun, like in Vegas.
But her leg does seem red, and Grasso has been throwing some kicks. I don't know if they started off that red. She's pretty pale, too, so any kind of smack is going to show up red.
Yeah,
right away.
for sure. But I don't think it's that. I think it's more sun-related.
I don't know.
Wow, Grasso is doing well, man. I like the way she keeps her her high guard. She's like, and she moves really well.
They're showing Grasso significant strikes in the lead right now, 2018 over Shavchenko.
Yeah.
You all right over there?
Yeah, I'm good, dude.
Ooh,
Whoa,
Shavchenko throwing a spinning back
Whoa.
fist. But, Grasso shoots
hell?
for a takedown, gets it. Momentarily, Valentina pops back to her feet. Grasso throwing punches here while pushing Valentina up against the fence.
Damn.
Here comes Alexa Grasso.
Whoa.
Valentina going for a takedown, but Grasso defends. They both land on the ground, but Grasso still had she had her back there.
Yeah, it wasn't like the
As
best
the round
takedown by
ended.
Valentina, but
Nope.
like it was
I'm
a
proud to
desperate move
judge.
there. It was like, I got to do something. But damn, what a nice left.
Grasso
I got it
had
with
some
that.
good moments at the end of that round.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fred, what do you think?
Tough to judge, but yeah, at the end of the round, probably Grasso. So, and the beginning of the round, I was looking at the King Kong Bundy movie, so I'm gonna go with Grasso, 10-9.
Yeah, I think Grasso may have won that first round. Look at Valentina. She's cut, and she looks worried. She's cut on her nose. She's looking at her coach, and she's like, what's happening?
This fight is not on my parlay, so I don't care.
Look, we'll see what she does in the second, but it's not like she didn't fight well in the first, but she wasn't as aggressive as I thought she would be, but Grasso was.
I told you to put a couple bucks on Alexa Grasso. I did.
Did you? Oh, that's
told
right.
You, I did, and I told you to do it on Thursday. I was like, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, no.
Valentina seems...
Mark Wahlberg is like too close to the Kardashian there. Be careful, Marky.
Matthew Lincoln wants to know, will Jones win?
Yeah, man.
Nah, Jones is
Kardashians,
not-
stick to
I
the
think he will.
NBA players,
I think Cyril
man.
Gane is going to hurt him.
I don't want an MMA guy to be going out with a Kardashian. Stick to the NBA players.
He's going to be done.
Yeah.
Fried green and tomatoes.
No, that Kardashian's with her husband there, Travis Barker, the drummer guy. He's not an NBA player.
Nah, he's
Oh,
done.
Valentina
Okay.
gets a takedown here early. Big takedown
she
for
needed
Valentina Shevchenko. Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, she needed that.
Grasso looking to regain the guard. Gets her guard back. Valentina pushing through, putting a lot of pressure now. Look at that hip pressure. You could tell she's heavy.
She is,
on the
but
legs.
Grasso is like defending well here.
Grasso throwing punches, doing well, keeping a guard.
She's got her
Oh,
nice.
She's got double
Yeah.
overhooks.
Yep, she's closing the guard.
She's closing the guard. She's going to work from inside the guard here.
Nice. It's one arm to one, man.
Shout out Jason Pete, one of the members of the team. Join.ringsidereport.net.
Jason, Mexico.
If you have not already, support the Ringside Report Network. Join.ringsidereport.net.
I'm sure Jason's supporting Grasso.
Valentina right now in Grasso's guard.
I kind of like what Grasso has. You see that kind of lock?
Yeah.
You know, very interesting.
Holding under her leg to
Yeah.
keep Valentina there. Keep her posture.
Valentina's got that side
Valentina
control.
past the guard now, gets to side control.
and she had
turning,
3
keep
minutes
turning, Grasso.
also left.
Keep turning, man. Keep going.
What's that, Fred?
I don't know. She's got over 3 minutes here also left. So
She's got her pinned
We'll
down
see.
pretty good in side control.
Oof.
yeah,
Trying to pin down that arm and maybe secure the crucifix position
This is
here.
where some
Valentina
damage
on
is gonna
top, looking
happen.
good.
She looks good, man. Well, Grasso pulled it out. Nice.
That was a big takedown for Valentina to get so early in that round.
She
Because
knew-
this is where she wants Grasso, right? Like, you don't really want to be standing with her and playing to her strengths.
yeah.
This is where Grasso is going to be at a disadvantage against Valentina on her back,
Yeah.
on the mat.
Well, that's it. Like that's what I said earlier before this fight. I said if Valentina needs to win, she needs to wrestle her.
nice.
Grasso is not the best grappler, not the best wrestler, but she's not doing too bad. Like she's actually surviving here.
She's defending well. She's getting
Yes,
back to her
yeah.
knees.
Wow,
She
I'm
gets back to
impressed.
her feet. Grasso back to her feet here, getting out of the bottom side control position,
Oh,
and now firing punches at Valentina. Grasso's not going away. She's not going to go away at all. She's going to stay in Valentina's face this whole time. Valentina's going to have to stop her.
Yeah, she needs to take her back down to the canvas and control her again.
Grasso's very tough.
This is her game, man, the boxing game.
Mm-hmm.
And Valentina knows that, so you got to cut that distance, like, you know, get her up against the octagon and take her down again. Look at her knees, Dave. Yeah, maybe there is.
I don't know.
Like there's certain welts on
Valentina's knees.
Yeah, you can see them now more. Not much happening right now.
No, Valentina looks kind of hesitant right now. Not throwing too much. Ooh, Grasso threw a spinning kick that missed. It looked nice, though.
Yeah, it was super nice. But you got to make contact, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Grasso landing a couple big punches there on Valentina.
Well, here we
Valentina
go.
shooting for the takedown. She gets it. Big takedown for Valentina Shevchenko.
Yeah. She's got to do some damage here, man. You got like 35 seconds.
I mean, she won this round. Come on, man.
For sure.
This is the second takedown, and I don't think Grasso's going to get up 25 seconds.
Yeah, this is definitely Valentina's round. The first one, though, I don't know, closer. Second one, definitely Valentina's.
Come on, Valentina, throw something.
She's not throwing much, kind of little baby punches.
You can't
to the
allow
body
Grasso
and head.
to throw those punches.
Valentina in top half guard, not throwing much here as the round ends.
Well, that was a better round for Valentina.
Yeah,
you know, if she sticks to her game by taking her down, she's going to win the third.
But yeah, exactly. She needs those takedowns because before that second takedown, I was feeling like Grasso looked like the one that had better cardio. Because Grasso's still looking like she's in it, man. She doesn't look overwhelmed. Like once it gets to the ground, she doesn't really have much of an answer. She did get up. But on her feet, she's looking very good, Grasso. So if this fight stays standing up, she still has her shot.
Yep. I think we're 1-1 going into the third round.
Yeah. I'll be back in not even 10 seconds.
You go, Freddie.
Fred will be right back, AJ. Can you hold it down for us?
I can hold the fort down. We're going to talk about... Oh, by the way, I was watching... okay, we're going into the third. I'll talk to you about it after.
How long did you think you had between rounds?
I just saw Freddie leaving, man, and I just got...
And you got a little confused? Because you
Pereira versus Adesanya, too, man. When is that happening again?
Like, you've seen a lot of fights, right? You know, it takes...
They
get a minute.
So I saw Freddie going, man. He threw me off a loop there.
Fred, you left, and then AJ was like about to go into a 10-minute story about something.
Yeah, so I had to cut back.
Some old Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter that he met 15 years ago. He's going to go into a whole story.
Well, actually, that's the Tom Sizemore, man.
Here we go.
Rest in peace,
AJ
Tom.
had a big, long story he wanted to do between rounds, and he's like, oh, no, wait, the round's starting.
I forgot about that, but I'm going to bring it up later. Tom Sizemore. Rest in peace, man. Black Hawk down. He's down. Wow, Grasso's looking good, man. She's throwing like a lot of punches. She doesn't look fatigued at all, man.
Everybody scoring it like we are, 19-19 after 2. I'm seeing a lot of Twitter scores.
Yeah.
Everybody giving Valentina the second round, but Grasso the first.
And a lot of people are saying that she's having a lot of trouble on her feet, man, standing with Grasso. She's got to go back what she did, man. Take her down. Oh, nice combination.
Nice exchange. Valentina landed, but so did Grasso there.
Yep.
Valentina going for another clinch, trying to look for a takedown, but Grasso pushed right away.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Got away from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Valentina doing that right after that exchange where they both landed makes you think, oh, Valentina didn't like that exchange.
Yeah.
Oh, nice shot there from Valentina,
she didn't commit.
though.
She didn't commit to that takedown. That's the problem.
No.
You don't. You know that's your ticket to winning this fight. Here we go.
Grasso kind of looking for a takedown, but they push away. Yeah, when they get right in there, like they're kind of staying at a distance, but when they get close, they're both firing big shots.
Yeah, Grasso's not afraid to go to the octagon, to the floor.
Yeah. I don't know if Valentina wants to get into like a brawl, like a wide open fight with Grasso.
Well,
though. I think that might be dangerous for Valentina.
Look, she looks more peppered than anything, man. She has her mouth open. I mean, she's not looking that great. Well, there she goes. Beautiful.
Just as you say that, she lands a beautiful takedown.
Yep, and this is it. This is her ticket to winning, man. She needs to do this because she cannot stand with Grasso.
At this time in the round, too, that was perfect.
Yeah.
Because the round wasn't really looking like it was going Valentina's way, and then, boom, scoops her down, takedown in the guard. But all she's doing is landing these little baby slaps in Grasso's face. Grasso has got an overhook, and with the other hand, she's landing punches on Valentina's head in the guard.
Oh, she's going over for a rubber guard?
Now she's looking for a rubber guard, but she really didn't do much with it. She's not cutting the angle. She doesn't have an angle to work
But she
with.
was looking to set it up. But either or, you're absolutely right. Like, Valentina is doing nothing. She was slapping her at this point right now. I mean, these are not like...
Yeah, the open hand, like literal taps.
Like tapping her.
In the face.
Like
Valentina just in the guard doing nothing.
No, and Grasso is just throwing punches after punches after punches, man, that are actually hurting. I mean, Valentina, I don't know if she's just trying to get her energy back or whatnot to stay in guard, but...
Or maybe she figures this is how she wins rounds and keeps the belt.
It's not enough, man, because the other one is like throwing way more punches and looking aggressive off her back.
Doesn't always count.
It doesn't always count. You're absolutely right, Dave. But at this point here, this is Valentina's game right here. She needs to do more. She looks tired, man. Like she threw a punch here and it didn't go anywhere.
She's not looking to pass the guard.
Not at all.
When she passed before, she was able to get into side control and almost lock up that crucifix and look like she was nearly in a fight-ending position. But now in guard,
happened here? What happened?
What's happening? The referee is saying stand up because nothing's happening. You're not looking to pass and
wow.
Okay,
interesting night.
I don't like that though.
Well, she wasn't doing much, Dave.
Yeah, but Grasso, I mean,
come on, man. If you're gonna be in guard,
Grasso's got to do something too.
This is not good for Valentina, man. If Grasso keeps working like this, man, she's gonna win this round.
Back to their feet. Valentina with another takedown.
Whoa,
Grasso
nice
rolling
reverse.
through.
And threw a nice kick when she
threw a kick to the body as they scrambled. But Valentina gets back on Grasso and gets on Grasso's back.
You got 24
seconds. And now
seconds.
trying to roll for a rear naked choke. Grasso defending. Valentina throwing punches, but taking the back here at this stage in the round is huge for Valentina.
Wow. And Grasso's going to pull out. Wow, going for the guillotine, man.
Grasso going for a guillotine, but she doesn't have it, and she doesn't have enough time.
But it's still like she was in a dominant position to end this round.
Grasso going for a guillotine with closed guard, but she didn't have it. The round ends, and I think that was Valentina's round.
Man.
But it was
it was close, man. It was close.
It was close.
Like
but I think you got to give it to Valentina. Right, Fred? What do you think?
Yeah, Valentina.
But Grasso looked impressive there, man, in the grappling game. For someone who doesn't have, the level of grappling that Valentina has,
if
she was impressive.
Somebody else than AJ gives it to Grasso, I won't question it. Now,
no, I'm not going to give it to Grasso, but it was a lot closer than I was expecting. Even on her back, she was throwing way more punches. Grasso was there. She was, more active. Here, the takedown was beautiful, man. She changed levels, did what she did, but Grasso, the reverse was nice. And she got the kick here. Boom.
Valentina's ability to get the takedown after takedown, though,
is impressive.
Yeah.
But she's not doing much with it, Dave, to the point where the ref had to stand them up. That's not a good sign.
Round 4, championship rounds now. Oof. I think Valentina's up 2-1. I think. But that third round was tight. You could make an argument for Grasso winning. First and third round were tight, but I think the first round was more Grasso. Third round was interesting. We're in the fourth.
She's got to go back to taking her down. Here we go. Just as
There's a takedown attempt. Grasso defended very well, though.
Yep.
That was big. That was a big, big takedown defense there from Alexa Grasso. This is crazy. Grasso was what? Plus what?
500?
Yeah. I'm seeing on some books plus 450, plus 575, plus 600. Like, Grasso was a major underdog. And she's in here right now in this fight. This is anybody's fight at this point in the 4th round.
It's neck to neck, man. But
This is interesting.
Grasso looks more like, she looks like the fresher fighter. Valentina is going with, like, she needs everything, like, to win this, man. And
Grasso's movement does look better.
Yep. Valentina, man, mouth open again and everything. She's going for the Hail Mary. She's got to take her down. That's the only way she's going to win this fight.
It's close. Grasso lands a little jab.
Oh.
A nice 1-2 from Grasso. Grasso is just, landing her punches when she can. But Valentina landed some good kicks. Oh, what happened there?
She tried to go. Was
that a takedown attempt from Valentina?
She did, and then she hesitated.
That was weird.
Yep.
She kind of dropped down to the mat and popped back up, but she didn't make a forward movement towards Grasso.
It was just a very bad timing attempt.
Ooh, nice jab there from Valentina.
Oh, she changed stance again, Grasso. Oh, Grasso going for the single.
Going for a takedown here, pushing Valentina up against the fence. That's interesting.
She's showing the confidence, man. Valentina has to do something here, man, because if she gets taken down.
She's got double underhooks here. She's got a body lock on her. Can Grasso pull Valentina down to the mat? That'd be crazy. Big takedown. I don't know if she's going to get it, though. She's going to give up that body lock. Oh. No, Valentina pushes away. No takedown there. Nice jab from Valentina.
Close, man.
This is close. Valentina landed some good punches there.
A minute to go, man. Oh, my God.
Ooh,
what a mistake.
Grasso. Valentina throws a spinning kick. Holy shit. Grasso grabs her, jumps on her back, and is now looking to finish with a rear naked choke.
And she has
Grasso
it tight, man.
Has Valentina's back. Does she have
She needs to survive.
The rear naked choke? No way.
She needs to survive, man.
She's
37
got her
seconds.
back. She is going to squeeze with everything she has.
Valentina's head is red. It's over, I think. It's gonna be
Oh,
over.
my God. Is she going to get under the neck of Valentina? Uh-oh.
Freddie, keep talking, man. Give us the play-by-play.
My feed just froze.
What
the hell? Are you kidding me? What's happening? Where's my thing? Oh.
Freddie, what happened?
I'm
Are you kidding me?
fucking with you guys, man.
Our feed just froze. What happened? Did Valentina win?
Welcome to the live watch-along.
I don't know what's happening.
I mean, I got one, but I'm back, so I'm late. So.
Well, that was a bad move by Valentina, man.
Well, I have no idea what happened here.
That was a terrible move. Wow. That's the thing, man. Like, going into this fight, if you looked at the wrestling or jiu-jitsu capability of Grasso, it was nowhere compared to Valentina. But she's proving everybody wrong, man. So here you go, man. Not only was her stand-up, like, fantastic, her defense, man, was fantastic, but her grappling game, man, was, like, shining through. She was able to defend.
Won.
She won?
Grasso won.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
What the We
so
missed it?
Go.
Grasso won?
I'm not sure how, but she won.
Probably by, like, a rear naked choke, man, because, like, Valentina's face was red as a tomato, man. You couldn't stay there.
There we
long.
go. They're showing us the replay.
And it's done.
There's Grasso.
And here it is.
Jumped on Valentina's back, had the rear naked choke. I guess she got Valentina to tap.
She got both hooks in, man, and it's done.
She had both hooks in. She didn't get under the chin when we saw, but there you go. She got under the chin,
and it's
and
over.
Valentina tapped.
Well, there you go, guys.
Good, man.
No one thought, like, I didn't think she was going to lose to Grasso, but she was going to lose at some point this year. Now the division becomes interesting because you got Fierro, you got Erin Blanchfield, and damn, you got Grasso that was super impressive. Valentina looks like it's the end of her career, man. Wow. That's incredible, man.
Can't believe our feed froze just at the end.
Man, that's like that's like a nightmare. But like, not, even though it froze,
we have it back though. That's a good thing.
But the thing is that just because she got those hooks in, and it looked like it was the end of Valentina. And you know what? This wasn't Valentina's best fight, but it was Grasso's best fight. And she is the new champion.
Man.
That's it, man.
God.
And listen, man, if you would have had like the betting odds on Grasso to win by submission, holy smokes, you could have made some good money tonight. I mean, there was no way anybody predicted that Grasso would win by submission.
I predicted Grasso would win, though.
You did, dude. I
did pick Grasso.
Skin me, bud. Skin me. Don't let me hang. But not by submission. It would have went to the decision. I thought this was going to go to a decision.
I thought she'd win by knockout. I thought Valentina would win by submission or Grasso would win by knockout, but Grasso by submission. And the way she won with Valentina throwing that spinning kick.
What a mistake.
That she missed and wound up exposing her back. Grasso jumps on her back and sinks in the rear naked choke, and that was a wrap. Just the speed.
But it's
the speed.
It's a mental mistake. You cannot throw a spinning back kick when you're so close to the octagon because – look at this. Look how close she was to the octagon. It was so easy for Grasso to take her back. You want to throw a spinning back kick, man, you got to do it in the middle of the octagon. Like, if something doesn't go well, you still have enough distance to get out.
Chris Weidman, Luke Rockhold. You remember that spinning back kick that Chris Weidman threw when he was fighting Luke Rockhold? It was a bad spinning back kick. He shouldn't have thrown it. Rockhold took him down, beat him up, and Weidman lost the title. That was a mistake spinning back kick that Alexa Grasso capitalized on.
Fucking prime went in my eye.
Incredible jump to the back to sink in the rear naked choke to end Valentina Shevchenko's reign.
There you
Alexa
go, man.
Grasso is the new UFC Women's Flyweight Champion.
Damn.
Amazing.
This is crazy, man.
Congratulations to Alexa Grasso.
Oh, this is crazy.
How much was Holly Holm
an
underdog when she defeated Ronda? Because this is a pretty big underdog to win.
But yeah, for sure. Well,
yeah, this is a huge upset.
Well, like to lose by submission, Freddie. I mean, the payout was fantastic.
Yeah, I mean,
man.
Period. She was like a plus 450, plus 500.
No, but like
that doesn't happen often in the championship fight.
No, absolutely. But it was like pointing out that Valentina would lose at some point this year. Like, we knew that the competition that's coming is going to be too much for her to handle. But tonight it showed that it's time for Valentina to, like, take a step back because this division is too freaking packed with killers.
You can't stay on top forever.
You can't stay on top forever.
That's MMA.
Yeah, we said it, man. Father Time, this is it. Here's a great example again. I tip my hat to Valentina.
I was the only one saying it.
Are you sure you said that? Okay.
I was the only one saying all this stuff about Grasso winning, guys. I just want you to know.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't think she would, but
I'm good at calling big women's
I just want
MMA
to say
upsets.
I didn't put Valentina on my parlay. AJ, was Valentina on your parlay?
Yeah, she was on my parlay.
Yeah.
But you know what? I was still saying that she was going to lose at some point this year. I didn't think it was going to be tonight, but like the performance by Grasso, like it didn't make a difference in whatever like exchange it was. she was like the dominant one. Yeah, there was a couple of close rounds. It could have went either or, but still, man. You know, Valentina, this wasn't her best fight.
It's a changing of the guard. It's a different era.
It's a
like
different
I was
era,
saying
man.
on Thursday, all the people that Valentina fought in the past, they were of her, era. She fought Jessica Ai, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, Liz Carmouche, Caitlin Chukagian, Jessica Andrade. Tyler Santos was part of the new generation, and Tyler Santos almost got it done last time against Juliana Pena, and now this time somebody 5 years younger than Valentina Shevchenko, Alexa Grasso, gets it done and beats Juliana.
It's crazy, man. Well, we saw it tonight, man. The first major upset.
Valentina wants a rematch, and I think if Valentina wants a rematch, given how great she is and how great she's been as champion, and it was a pretty close fight.
It was, it was a close fight.
Guys,
but
Valentina was probably winning that fight up until that point, right?
Yeah, 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that it makes sense to do the rematch. Plus, the rematch is going to be huge, right? Like, the rematch is massive.
Yeah, but like...
The rematch is huge right now.
Hey, the Diaz brothers!
Oh, both Diaz brothers in the house.
Damn, man.
They're showing celebrities, and, like, we're not even acknowledging any of them, but we see the Diaz brothers. We're like, oh, cool.
Hey,
Stipe's there. That's cool.
Wow, I haven't seen him in a while. He looks good, man.
Stipe's cool.
I just saw in the chat, man, there's...
You know what I'm saying? There's no bigger fight right now for Alexa Grasso than a rematch with Valentina.
Dude.
Come on.
Listen.
What's the big fight? What's the money fight at 125 for Alexa Grasso? Don't tell me it's Erin Blanchfield or somebody else that doesn't have a big name. It's Valentina Shevchenko.
Absolutely.
You got to do an immediate rematch.
No,
after that fight.
I agree with that. There's going to be an immediate rematch.
Which is cool.
And I think it's going to be the same result. I think Grasso has, like all the tools to beat Valentina. I think Valentina's time is done. She knows that she'll get a big money fight.
We're seeing she's got all the tools to beat Valentina as they show us the replay.
And you know what? And that's the thing, man. So if you're going to go for the money, you go for the rematch. Valentina will walk away, retire with the next fight. And then you've got Blanchfield and Manon Fiorot right behind to probably take it away from Grasso. But, man, it's going to be exciting. Well, you know what? I tip my hat to Grasso, man. She was impressive.
Good for the division because, like, let's remember when Joanna lost her title, man, that division became cool with Rose and all the other people that got the title. So hopefully it does the same thing for this division.
Crazy,
Creates
man.
a couple of stars.
Who would have thought, man?
Valentina's been the champion for so long.
Jones looks massive, man. Come on, AJ, what are you talking about? Look at
look at his pot that's jiggling there, man.
He looks massive, man. He looks, that elbow would have knocked you out, AJ.
Not his legs, man. Look at those legs.
Valentina Shevchenko has been champion since December 2018.
It's crazy, man. Look at Cyril Gane, man.
Yeah, he's listening to music. He's not taking it seriously.
Listen to me. Cyril, you listen to me. Vive la France! Il faut gagner parce que c'est Anthony qui t'a dit. C'est moi, le premier. Le champion du monde, the UFC. Cyril Gane.
Valentina had won 9 fights in a row. The last person to beat her was Amanda Nunes in 2017.
Yeah, well, that's Amanda at that time.
At 135 pounds. Undefeated at flyweight. Alexa Grasso submits her tonight.
Bravo, Grasso.
New UFC flyweight champion. I mean, that's history, man.
It is history, man, and a great fight, too. Listen, man, I'm just going back to a comment that came in from Matt Lincoln. Does Paul want to fight Diaz? I mean, at this point here, I think Jake Paul is going to want to fight Tommy Fury again. I think that's where the money fight is. It's going to happen at some point, probably in Vegas. And then, I mean, depending what happens, I mean, there's always the Diaz brothers there, man. They always could bring up, like, ticket sales and eyes to watch Jake Paul fight. Yeah, wouldn't you want to see Jake Paul fighting like any of the Diaz? Like,
I don't know.
Come on, man, you know that.
I'm more concerned with what we have here coming up next, which is the main event, Jon Jones, Cyril Gane, UFC Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Look at that pot.
Jon Jones
No abs Jones.
the favorite right now, minus 165. Ciryl Gane plus 140. Oh, my goodness. Jon Jones hasn't fought in 3 years. He's the greatest fighter of all time.
He's up there, man. That's for sure.
Oh, he's the best.
If he wins tonight, he definitely will be.
Fighting for the vacant
Coming
UFC.
in to be a heavyweight champion?
For years, we wanted Jon Jones to fight at heavyweight. He's finally doing it, and it's against Ciryl Gane.
It's a tough one, man. People are
it's
like...
too bad it's not against Francis Ngannou, but Ciryl Gane's pretty good, too.
Listen, man. Either or, man, it's going to be a nightmare for Jon Jones. It should have been anyone else for Jones to come in. But you know what? It's going to be a nightmare.
See.
But I'm going to tell you this. If Jones is able to pull it off, he becomes a 2-division champion. And the most important thing is that heavyweight champions, both in boxing and the UFC, are recognized forever. I mean, if he could pull this off, he's going to walk away, retire, and that's it. He won't even defend that belt. I'm telling you, he won't. And you know what? He's going to do what George did and all the rest. He's got the money. He doesn't need anything. He just wants the glory here. But the problem,
if you have any real knowledge of any of those issues. I mean, he's made a good amount of money, but he hasn't fought in 3 years, man.
Yeah,
he needs to get that bank account back up, man.
No, for sure.
Plus, if he's going through a divorce or whatever, man, I don't know. I'm just speculating,
but he's not hurting,
man. That's a lot of money, man.
He's not hurting. It's Jon Jones, man.
I mean, I don't think he's back for money. I don't think reason he's back.
It's the glory, man. He wants the heavyweight belt.
I think money doesn't hurt, right? I think he's going to get paid very well for this fight, but I think that he has always planned to continue fighting and win the heavyweight title or fight at heavyweight at least. I think that he's been planning this move up to heavyweight for a while, right? You don't take 3 years off and then come back bigger. I mean, the plan has always been to come back at heavyweight, right? It's just the right fight never materialized for some reason.
But what
contract negotiations, different things happened with Jones in the UFC, and over the years it kind of didn't work out. But now finally, we've got a fight. It's actually going to happen.
It's crazy, man. We've been waiting for this forever.
Like, there was a lot of talk of, Jon Jones is going to fight Stipe, right? Like, that was the fight for a long time.
But I called this.
He was supposed to fight Stipe last summer.
I called this.
You remember that? There was all sorts of talk last summer. He was supposed to fight. And I'm not even talking about this past summer. I'm talking about summer 2022.
Yep.
No, 2021, I'm saying.
Yeah, during COVID, man.
Yeah, he was supposed to fight Stipe back then, and it just never happened.
Listen, man, I said it from way back. I said if Jon Jones comes, and it would be amazing to fight like a guy like Ciryl Gane, because they're very similar in some ways. Especially in the clinching game, man. Like, those stylistic elbows that he throws, man. Like, everything is like real martial arts. I get on Jones's back a lot, because of his outside of the octagon history. But man, it's good to see Jones back. It's good for the UFC. But what happens if Jones loses? Where does he go from there? Where?
He may retire, I guess. I don't know. If he loses here at heavyweight, I don't know where he goes from here.
Back to light heavyweight?
Where does he go from here?
Does he fight again in the heavyweight division with somebody?
Right? Fred, what does he do?
He wins tonight, man. That's what he does, man.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't? I mean, he might lose, right? I think he probably wins too. But it is a good point. Like, if he does lose, which is possible because it's MMA, like if he gets knocked out or something, what does he do after that? Does he keep fighting and try to make his way back up the heavyweight ranks? Does he retire? Does he drop a ton of weight and try to make it back at 205 and be the champion there? Like, that would be tough.
I mean, he was 248. He weighed in, so that's a little that's a big thing to ask.
That's
to go down to 205, but
like, he's kind of put all his eggs in this heavyweight basket, and if he doesn't succeed here against Ciryl Gane, I think you maybe retire.
I doubt it.
Here comes Le Bon Gamin.
Here comes Ciryl Gane.
There's Lopez in the back walking with him, his coach, his whole team behind him. Le Bon Gamin, man, cool as a cucumber. And you know what? Like, for listeners out there, we saw, like, Le Bon Gamin fight before the UFC. We saw him live, man, and let me tell you, it was impressive. And it's really nice to see a guy that we saw live fighting regional, like, fighting for the regional championship belt, which he ended up winning. Here he is fighting in the UFC. It's incredible. And I saw that talent in him that night, dude. It was impressive. He was impressive. He was just so fast, man. It was like crazy, and he was so big. And I'm like, wow.
Wow. Jason Pete, who's been a member over at join.ringsidereport.net for 36 months, or 26 months, sorry. Jason Pete, thank you, Jason. He says, know what? I'm going with Gane tonight. Serial Gaines. I have a feeling. Serial Gaines.
Listen, Jason.
A lot of people going with Cyril Gane, and I was, wavering, but it's just John Jones. The power of John Jones. He's so damn good. It's hard to bet against.
But look, Cyril, man.
He's so well-rounded, too.
But Cyril is like I said.
Tricks.
He's cool, man. So does Cyril Gane, man. He has a lot of tricks. And the thing is that, like I said, my biggest concern for Jones is that if Cyril is able to counter, man, on those leg kicks and keeps clipping below the knees, that's where Jones always like there's always a problem with him. That's where he kind of like grimaces and he always comes out with injuries. It's always that. For sure, like everybody's thinking there's going to be a grappling game for Jones, but I don't know, man. We'll see. Remember, he's going up against a natural heavyweight.
Cyril Gane getting ready to get into the octagon right now. Freddie looking real good with his parlay. He had the Gamrot Shavkat Jones parlay. Freddie is the only parlay still alive. AJ and I had some losses on our parlays. But Fred still going. If John Jones wins, the Team Fred parlay will win. I'll show you that, and then I'll show you a bet that Drake made. This is from the Champagne Poppy Drake, Drake's official Instagram here.
Oh, no, please don't tell me he bet on
You're
Jones.
right, Johnny.
He bet on John Jones by submission.
Who's that? Drake?
Drake bet $250,000 to win $1.7 million.
That's already a bad sign.
John Jones by submission. And then he also bet $250,000 John Jones by knockout to win $1.3 million.
Drake, stick to your music industry. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. Every time Drake bets, that guy loses.
I have John Jones by decision. I don't think John Jones gets a finish. I have him winning by decision. I actually put a bet on John Jones by decision. Drake putting down $500,000 on a John Jones finish to double his money and more than double his money, right? It's not a bad move, right? You put $250,000
bad move
to win 1.7 by submission. He just thinks John Jones is going to finish Cyril Gane tonight.
He doesn't know Cyril.
And if he does, Drake will win, over $500,000, close to $1 million. He'll win more if he wins by submission, right?
Drake, you're going home with nothing. Maybe like the free bag of chips that you're getting at the hotel, but it's not happening tonight.
Jason says when Drake bets on people, they always lose.
Jason, I just said that.
They don't always lose.
90% of the time, they lose.
Don't always lose.
Listen, 90% of the time. It's okay, man.
Here's
Jason, I
Jones.
totally agree with you. Here comes Jones. He's smiling, man. Let's see what happens. Oof. There's a lot of stress on him, too, A lot of pressure, man. Let's see if he starts dancing, Dave.
No, he seems focused. I don't think he's dancing. He's ready to fight.
Let's see. This could happen right here. Oh, the arms are out, man.
John Jones.
Like Jesus in Brazil.
Everybody's got their cameras out. John Jones doing the walkout right now.
He's loving it.
For the first time in 3 years.
Oh, it looked like he was dancing, Dave. He's dancing.
He's clapping.
I don't know, man. It looks like dancing to me, bud. Oh,
that's
boy.
Energetic walking.
No, he's dancing, man.
Oh, that's dancing.
He's dancing, man.
Oh, no, the dancing
Dave,
curse.
There you go, man.
Oh, he's losing.
Oh, and he's back dancing, man.
He's for sure losing. He's dancing way too much.
Look at this, man. I think he was doing the moonwalk, too. I'm just saying.
He's hugging his family like he's about to die.
So, Dave, talk about the curse, man. Damn, I knew he was going to do it.
He might lose.
He's winning, man.
Who's that?
Who did he? Oh, damn. I think that's his. Wasn't that his fiance? Are they still together?
Not sure.
I think that was his fiance.
Damn.
I thought they weren't together anymore after,
Oh, there's who's that guy?
Okay.
Damn. Jon Jones is dancing. So basically, like, for people that are listening, Dave has this theory. Well, actually, most of the time it comes out true. If a fighter comes out and he starts dancing, chances are he's going to lose.
Yeah, Jon Jones looks a little soft, eh?
I told you, Freddie. No abs Jones, man.
Come on, Fred. He does, no? He doesn't?
Listen, man, you've been training for 3 years. You figure you have a little bit. Why is he rolling his pants there? Dude, don't do that.
I don't know. Oh, he's slapping his belly.
Take it easy there, Tito Ortiz.
What is this? He's like slapping himself, going bananas before the fight? What's happening?
He's trying to hype himself up, dude.
Uh-oh. I'm not liking any of this.
Listen, man.
I don't like this walk-up.
Listen, Jon Jones, man.
Yo, what is that? Is that Greg Jackson?
Yeah, it's
Greg
Jackson's
Jackson. In his corner? I thought he got kicked out of Greg Jackson's gym.
Well, he was training with Cejudo and all that, too, as well. So
what's the deal? I didn't know Greg Jackson was there.
That's what I was trying to look at. I'm like, I know that guy. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Jon Jones is back with rolled-up shorts and a one-pack.
Wow. Okay.
Take it easy, Jones. You got to get.
He was about to go in before they put the Vaseline on his face.
He forgot. It's been 3 years now.
He was like, "Oh yeah, Vaseline me, baby. Let's go."
This guy looks like a young Machida, man.
Oh man.
Stressful, man.
Jeez, this is crazy. Jon Jones is gonna fight Cyril Gane in a minute or two.
Where's Jones's head?
Nuts.
So Jason, if you haven't seen, this is actually Jon Jones's cap, as you can see here, that was thrown to Dave. So it
says John Bones Jones here. See?
It's a real cap. The difference between me and Dave is Dave got the cap. I got to hold up like Cyril Gane's like championship belt. So. Just saying,
I'd rather have.
What's happening right now?
What's happening? Did he hurt himself?
I don't know. Something about his toes.
Here we go, man.
Maybe they have to clip his toenail.
Don't play the cheat game.
Oh no, he's
tied
got
up.
Tape on his foot that
he has
they
a
don't
broken.
like.
Yeah, because he has a broken toe, man. That's not a good idea.
Yo, what's going on here?
He's probably had broken toes. Yeah, he told him, like, you could keep the tape on. So that's an indication right now that Jones is going in there with, like, some serious, like, foot issues.
Oh, they're cutting some tape.
Yeah, they're going to cut off that tape, but they're going to keep the toes. Yeah, look at the welt.
Foot? Oh.
That's a bad welt on his foot there, man.
His foot looks messed up.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Jones, man. He we've seen him in the past, like, with these horrible, like, toe injuries and whatnot. He thanked the doctor for saying, like,
he had tape on his toe and on his foot, and it looked like there was a welt on his foot.
Yeah, there was a welt, man.
And they cut off the tape, and he just did a little cartwheel thing, but he didn't look like he was moving so great on his feet.
No, he hesitated.
Man, this is looking terrible already for Jon Jones. What's happening?
When they showed him walking into the arena, also, I was like, man, he seems to be walking a little weird, but we'll see, man. Jon Jones, he's got this.
I've also heard Cyril Gane's got a broken hand, but I don't know.
No, he did have a broken hand. He says his hand is perfectly fine. He's ready. This is way back. At least he recovered from that. Yeah, this looks like a fresh.
He said his hand is perfectly fine. I mean, you could do that. If this hand is broken, you could go, no problem.
No, his hand's not broken, man. But Jones's foot is before the fight started.
Oh, this is crazy.
Mark Goodhart, don't screw up this fight, man.
Even in the potential injuries, AJ's like, no. Cyril is 100% healthy and Jon Jones' leg is broken.
Well, I mean, he proved it, man.
So biased.
Damn. Well, look at that, man. He's got, like you saw it, there's the welt on his foot. He has his two toes taped up. You know one of them is broken.
And they cut off the tape of Jon Jones before he walked into the cage. They stopped him, and they're like, no.
But
you
he's
got tape on your toe.
He still has the tape on his toe.
I don't think so. I think they took it all off.
Not the toe one. The toe one is on.
I think he has a piece left.
Yeah, it's the toe.
The
toe and the other toe is like connected together, so he kept that on. It doesn't mean that won't come off in the fight either. Take it easy, Jones. Don't start kicking the fence.
Hey, you just kicked the fence. Don't you have a bad foot? Man. What's going on?
I mean, favorite is Jones. The crowd is behind Jones. I mean,
This is crazy.
Look, Volkanovski says I'm pumped for this.
I mean, who isn't pumped for this? If you're into MMA at all, how could you not be pumped for this, right? If you like MMA, if you like fighting, come on. It's Jon Jones and Ciryl Gane in the main event for the heavyweight title. It's Jon Jones for the first time in 3 years fighting for the belt. It's nuts.
Come on.
Cyril's
come on, Johnny.
Too. Ciryl looks so good.
I'm
Ciryl looks
such
in top
a fan
shape.
of Jon Jones. I was at UFC 100 to see George St. Pierre and Brock Lesnar and all that, and Jon Jones was on the prelims, and I was like, wow, who is this guy, man? This is good, man. And
who'd he fight? Was that Goose Mao?
No, that was Bonner. That was his second UFC fight. He had one before that against Jake O'Brien, I think, his first fight.
Wow, look at the crowd there, man. Crazy.
But yeah, since then, man, I've been a fan of Jon Jones for so long. Was so happy when he got the title shot. Like, sorry, Rashad, man. Jon Jones, Greg Jackson made the right decision. Like, Rashad, you don't want to be second to Jon Jones. Well, too bad. Change teams.
But we'll see how he fights, dude. Because if I'm looking at Jones right now, he looks like an old version of Jones.
They were sharing that picture of like four guys that lost to Jon Jones talking to each other. It was like Daniel Cormier, Anthony Smith. Who else was on there? Rashad, and I'm forgetting who else. But anyways, the four analysts were talking. Yeah.
Man, is there a lot
they're UFC analyst guys?
Yeah, exactly. There was four of them talking to each other, and they all lost to Jon Jones.
Dave, take a look at this. Look at the side profile.
Was it OSP?
Nah.
No. Chael Sonnen?
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to start.
There are many of them.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Now
Jon Jones, Ciryl Gane. It's on. They've been announced by Buffer. The referee is there, and the fight is on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on, to the boss right away.
Come on, Jones. That wasn't low, dude. That wasn't low.
What do you mean that wasn't low? Ciryl kicked him in the penis as the opening shot.
Yeah,
what was that?
Man, that wasn't low, man.
Right in the penis.
Let's see this.
Ciryl Gane, right in Jon Jones' dick.
Oh, man.
Boom.
Come on, AJ.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that was right in there. Okay.
First shot of the fight.
Boom. To the nuts.
He's mad now.
Might help his testosterone, man. He needs it. Here we go again. Bon gamin. Avec un bon kick. To the quills.
Back in the action now.
Come on, Johnny.
Ciryl Gane's Jon Jones round one. Oh, Jon looking for the trip. Ciryl saying, no. Didn't get the trip.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Jones is trying to trap him into the corner of the octagon, and Ciryl just circles around, man.
Yeah, Jones throwing a little leg kick. Jones controlling the middle.
Oh.
Ciryl circling away
wow, that was
from
a
the
bit
cage.
slow, man. That punch was just like...
I don't know. Look at this. This is going to be
Jones
a problem.
Grabbing a hold of
this
Ciryl.
Is probably over
dragging
soon.
him down to the mat. Jon Jones has his first takedown of the fight.
He's trying to control that wrist. He
Trying
just
to
realized
control
it's pretty
the
big.
wrist and hold on to him.
What's he doing, Jones, man? You're going to get yourself caught there.
Oh, Jones. Oh,
he's trying to take his back.
Trying to get on Cyryl's back here. Ciryl trying to climb back to his feet. Ciryl does not look comfortable in this position. Jones with another big takedown. That was beautiful.
Come on.
Oh, now looking to mount him. Look at the tap him with a guillotine mounted right now. My goodness.
Well, he's in a good position for it.
Ciryl defending. Jon Jones looking to lock up a guillotine here.
Oh, but he couldn't do it,
man.
Oh my goodness. Jon Jones has had Cyril.
Oh, he tapped
him. He did
What
get
the
him. Oh
fuck?
my goodness.
Holy shit.
Oh.
So
my
easy, AJ. So easy, AJ.
What the hell?
Easy,
I can't believe this.
Greatest of all time. Are you kidding me?
So
he tapped
easy,
him with a
man.
mountain guillotine in the first round.
So
Took him
easy,
under
man.
2 minutes.
Damn, I can't believe this. I'm in
Cyril's a
shock.
great
I didn't think it was
grappler.
going to end this fast. I can't.
What? Are you kidding me? That's
Come on,
crazy.
man. That was-
That's
He did
the
it, man.
man right
Domination.
there.
He did it, man. Bones Jones pulled it off, man. I didn't think that was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to be that fast. I feel for Cyril Gane because that wasn't even enough time to, like, set up a fight. It was horrible, dude. I'm in shock, man. I'm in shock.
Jon Jones tapped him in the first round. Drake just won $1.7 million.
Well, Drake was right, man.
That was so
Jon
impressive,
Jones.
still.
So
That's
the
one of
Jon
his
Jones
most
is
impressive
dancing in the
performances.
octagon right now. Fred, what do you say?
That's one of his most impressive performances, man. That is fucking impressive.
Well, I don't know
how
if it
he
was
dominated
impressive. It
that.
was just like he
Oh.
got in there. He managed to tap him out, but there wasn't enough of a build-up of the fight.
You don't know if it was impressive?
It was
He got-
impressive to some sense, but we
he
didn't
got-
get to see a fight, man.
he
I wanted
got-
to see a fight.
He got kicked in the nuts and then said, "Fuck you, I'm taking you
Look at
down and
that
choking
easy
you out,
takedown.
motherfucker."
He got the joke, all right.
Boom.
I didn't think it was deep enough, but holy shit, he still managed to
Oh,
pull it
yeah.
off. I wanted to see a fight, but
Oh
holy
my
smokes.
God! He went
Oh, look
to the
at that.
guillotine
Look at
and he
that.
went back
That
to
is
it.
What's up with-
deep.
Look at that,
That is
beautiful.
deep.
Look at the pressure that he's putting on his chest.
Oh,
Beautiful, actually.
what a guillotine! One-arm
Yeah.
guillotine
Oh, he
with
knows it.
Cyril Gane's back
Cyril
against the
knows
fence.
it.
Yeah, he should have just. He had a moment to get out, Cyril. Why did you do that, man?
Wow. Why did he do it? Because he's not
Number
anywhere
one.
near the grappler that Jon Jones is.
Yeah.
Look
Jon
at
There's
this.
Jones.
levels to this shit.
New heavyweight champion of the world.
That's crazy, man.
That
It
was
might make
impressive,
Ngannou come
man.
back, man.
I think
Man,
it
I
might
hope
make
he
Ngannou
fights
stay
again
away.
soon.
No, I think
I think he
No,
stays
Dana's
away.
a bitch.
I think
Dana
Ngannou
said-
comes
Dana
back
said
'cause of this.
Ngannou's never coming back.
No, yeah, Dana said Ngannou's never coming back.
Yeah.
And you know what? After that performance, I'm telling you, he doesn't want any of heavyweight Jon Jones because heavyweight Jon Jones would do the same thing to Francis Ngannou. Look at Dana White, all smiles. He can't
smiled.
believe it.
Yeah.
He can't believe it. That was
I-
insane. Cyril can't believe it either. He's like, "You're the greatest, Jon. I love you." I'm so sorry I offended you by fighting you.
No, but they didn't have any like bad ill will between
No,
each
but
other. They were like they
just-
were respectful.
Just amazing.
That was crazy, man. Man, that was. You know what? The thing that kills me the most is that we didn't get to see like a bit of action, like like a back and forth where we're like on our seats. It was fast. Jon Jones did amazingly, man.
He's
But it
the
wasn't-
best ever.
Damn it! I can't believe this shit happened.
He's AJ so mad because AJ once again picked against Jon Jones, and you should never pick against Jon Jones, especially when he's motivated.
But he didn't look too motivated
I
coming
thought
in.
Cyril would give him more of a fight than that.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Damn.
That was crazy, man. Well, Jon Jones, man,
Jon Jones
just sealed
picking
his
up-
legacy, man.
Jon Jones picking up his father in the octagon. Beautiful moment.
Yeah, it was. Look, everybody knows Jon Jones now again.
Yes. First
Wow.
round submission, guillotine choke.
Yeah, I mean,
Jon Jones submits Cyril
It's
Gane.
so easy.
Made it look so easy, right?
yeah.
So
I
who
mean,
would be the next opponent, man?
Stipe.
Nah, Stipe's gonna get
Stipe's
destroyed.
next.
Stipe's in trouble,
Stipe's
man.
Stipe
gonna
can
get
wrestle at
destroyed
least.
also.
Yeah, but he's not gonna be able to. Look, no, man. There's no way that Stipe's gonna be able to handle this now.
At least he can wrestle. Wow, I want to hear what Jon Jones is saying. This is nuts. Good for him.
I can't believe this shit.
Yes.
But good for him,
That
man.
was great. I love the greatness of Jon Jones. Like, he's just so good.
Yeah. This is
That was one of the greatest performances of his career. He comes back after 3 years and does that.
the 18th undisputed UFC heavyweight champion. Wow.
What a fighter. AJ, greatest of all time? Give it up. Give it up.
I gotta say, man.
Come on, he left no doubt in that fight.
There's no doubt. Right now, it's like I'm impressed, considering that he didn't look in his best shape ever. But holy smokes, his skills didn't. I don't know what to say, man. Injured foot and all. Who's coming down?
AJ can't believe it. AJ in shock. I love it. Jon Jones.
Yeah, you're right, Johnny. I almost inspired a new champ, but he didn't inspire himself tonight, man. Like
that mounted guillotine, too.
Yeah,
just going for it. Don't forget, man, Jon Jones, he's won big fights with guillotines before. I remember him choking out Lyoto Machida in Toronto with that guillotine choke standing.
Yeah.
Choked him out. That guillotine is incredible. Oh, wow, thanking his wife and saying he loves her so much and being supportive and stuff. His fiance, not his wife. She's been his fiance like his whole UFC career. It's an odd thing, right? No, isn't that odd? A fiance for like 10 to 15 years.
Well, look, I'm gonna say something
that you hit too.
I gotta admit, man, Jones impressed me a lot, considering that he was coming in with a broken toe and his 6-pack was a 1-pack. Things didn't look that great for him. He came in dancing, with the curse.
I saw him beat Chael Sonnen with a toe hanging off his foot.
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that?
But that was disgusting, and that's what I'm saying. He probably had the same problem right now. But the thing is that he did it, man. Even AJ's got to admit, man, Bones Jones is the greatest of all time.
Jesus
When you can win the heavyweight championship belt, you're recognized for life. This guy's up there, man. With Ali, with Tyson,
number one pound for
Jon
pound,
Jones,
number one fighter of all time.
Yeah. There's no doubt about it. He's he did it. I didn't think it was going to be done so quickly. I didn't think he was going to win. I'll be the first to admit it. But the way he won it, he just had total total control, and that's what it comes down to. His skill level is phenomenal, man. And the amount of pressure, people don't realize how he tapped, but the amount of body weight pressure that was on Cyril's neck. Jason obviously knows, in that guys that do jiu-jitsu, that's painful, man. You don't tap, you're going home in a stretcher.
And Cyril was stuck there too, up against the cage.
There was a moment prior to that where he could have got out. You got Jones on you. The last thing you want is that guillotine, man.
He doesn't have the skills. You're the one that said, "Oh, he's a good grappler."
He is a good grappler. He is a good grappler.
Not to the level of a Jon Jones.
But Jones executed that submission properly. So you can have all the defensive skills. You need to do it before he puts you into that technique. But Stipe, man, you know what? He doesn't have what it takes to beat Jon Jones. Jesus, man.
Jon Jones is I'll fight Stipe. I'm ready to fight Stipe. Stipe's in the crowd. Stipe doesn't look too hyped to fight Jon Jones.
No.
My God. That's crazy.
Oh, he did the goat sound, man.
He did the goat sound because he is the greatest
There's
of
his
all
brother,
time.
man.
Oh,
wow,
God.
Man. This is crazy,
That was beyond Jon Jones. That was back to original Jon Jones when he was climbing up the ranks to become light heavyweight champion. This was on another level. He came back better than ever.
I'm impressed, man.
What
he did
a performance from Jon Jones.
So if it's not crazy. Stipe, it's probably the winner of Pavlovich and Blades.
They're not
I'm
going to be
looking
able to
at
do this.
the rankings.
Forget it, man. Jones is holding onto that belt. No one's going to fight him this year. Jones is going to be the champion until the end of 2023,
man. Come on, man. He needs to fight, man.
He won't fight. I can guarantee, Freddie, he's not going to fight. Dana White is going to
I think he'll fight Stipe. Why not Stipe? I think Stipe is next. And then I think, honestly, do you think that Jon Jones is going to lose to any of those guys you just mentioned? Do you think there's a man on the planet that could beat Jon Jones in an MMA fight?
I thought Cyril Gane was able to do it, but if he can't do it, none of those other guys can.
Nobody.
That's for sure, because when you look at stylistically, movement, this and that, I thought he can do it, and he
The only thing I would be scared is if he loses interest, because when Jon Jones doesn't feel challenged, man, he doesn't train as much. So
yeah.
But I, just before thinking of that, I was going, man, this guy might retire undefeated if we forget about that Matt Hamill fight, man, because I don't see anybody at heavyweight beating him. So I could see Jon Jones winning another 5, 7, 10 fights and retiring as a undefeated fighter.
Yeah, but I think if he does have to fight guys like Curtis Blades or Sergey Pavlovich, guys that aren't big names, he might get kind of unmotivated, and he might get disinterested, and we might see him lose a fight because of that, But yeah, a motivated John Jones is a very dangerous type of thing, and this guy came in super motivated.
Look at Cormier, man. He's like Cormier's like me, like
a little upset. Joe Rogan looks in shock. They're showing us the announce booth now. Cormier looks like
he was about to cry there, man.
I can't. What the hell? Oh my God.
I know how AJ feels. I know, but I can't say that he's the greatest. I can't. Cormier, man, you gotta admit, man, the guy's holding the heavyweight belt. The most prestigious belt you can have.
Yeah.
In MMA or boxing, man. This is it. Once you hold the heavyweight belt, you're the greatest. Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, and John Jones, man.
And the one loss on his record, Jason Peete says he remembers watching the fight live. It was total BS, the Hamill fight. John Jones was just raining vicious blows upon Matt Hamill, destroying him. And Steve Mazzagatti was the referee, who no longer referees fights because he was deemed too terrible a referee. He said that John Jones was doing 12-6 elbows, and instead of saying a no contest, he ruled the whole fight a disqualification, awarding the fight to Matt Hamill. But they didn't do a rematch because it was just so ridiculous because John Jones was whooping his ass, and 12-6 elbows is a silly thing, and especially to call a disqualification for it. Didn't even seem like there was a warning for it prior.
Oh my God, look at Stipe.
Oh my God, they're interviewing Stipe. Why would you do that to the poor man?
Yeah, he's like, he doesn't want to be there. Let me get to my Modelo and leave me alone.
July, they're saying. Oh my God.
For real? Oh, yeah.
I think it'll be more like
September.
September.
I'm down for that.
Stipe says he's ready for July. It's what he wants. John Jones says he's ready for July. John Jones looks like he could probably have another fight now because he barely fought.
He didn't break a sweat, man.
How long was that fight?
Not long, man. Like 2 minutes?
Between 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Yeah. Okay. Fred, we have to take a moment here to breathe this in.
And reflect.
With our friend AJ. How are you feeling right now, being the world's biggest Cyril Gane fan and the world's biggest John Jones hater after witnessing what we just saw? How do you feel right now?
I'm going to tell you something. I'm feeling probably a little bit better than Daniel Cormier. And you know what?
But marginally better than Daniel Cormier.
But like,
hey, watch the hat, buddy.
No,
this is worth even more money now after that last performance.
I'm gonna tell you, like, you know, I came in here like, you know, with a lot of confidence for Cyril Gane being the only guy that can match up to John Jones and beat him, because I don't see anybody else in that heavyweight division able to touch like.
And they gotta sign Ngannou back.
Ngannou could be an interesting challenge for Jones, but
he'd do the same thing to him.
But he'd probably, you're right, because if he takes that top round,
at least it's interesting.
Yeah, it'll make it interesting for sure, Freddie. I agree with you because Stipe doesn't look too confident there. It's almost like he didn't want to be in that interview. For myself, you know, with John Jones, I mean, like, for sure, like, I wasn't impressed with his last two fights with Dominic Reyes and Santos. But you're right about one thing. He came in looking confident. He looked like he was like looking up for the challenge. And there's one thing that I agree with you is if John Jones is looking hungry and wanting to win and make like a statement, well, tonight he delivered, man. He beat a guy. I mean, it's not people want to come and see a fight, but the way he won, people were up on their seats, man, because it was impressive. You know, to be able to submit a guy like Cyril Gane in that position is impressive. But it was all like technical, man. It was just like perfect execution by John Jones to be able to close that up.
Team Fred.
Yeah, Team Fred won, man.
Team Fred is a winner tonight. Gamrot, Shavkat, and Jones. Team Fred's parlay comes through. Big victory for Fred.
At least one. Like, look, Ringside will provide you a win, man. You know, so far, man, we've been doing pretty good. Tonight, I feel bad. I feel bad for Pat tonight because he took.
If it's not Dave, it's usually Fred.
Or AJ last.
Once in a while, it's AJ.
AJ, man, don't fool around, man.
Don't fool around.
Don't fool around. But all to say is, Pat, man, I apologize, but you know what? I didn't think it was going to go down this fast. coming into the fight, man, with Jones and that whole tape thing, you know, and his foot, I'm like, damn. You two were a little concerned.
I didn't like that whole tape business, and it looked like there was something red on his foot. I was like, uh-oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it didn't look good, let's be honest.
Fight didn't last long enough for any of it to be a factor.
But you know what's worse is, like, I'm, like, in shock by, like, I'm kind of happy for Jones to be able to do something that was impressive. He didn't win by, like, you know, some weird way. He won because he was the better fighter. And to be able to execute a submission like that, man, it takes skill. But looking at Cormier, man, he's cracking me up because you know he's pissed, man. Like, he's not happy.
I don't know.
Because right now, he took the belt that Cormier, like, you know, wish he had still. But it's not happening, man. Like, wow. John Jones is the greatest fighter right now of all time. He surpasses, in my opinion, George St. Pierre. He surpasses, like, even Khabib. But he needs to defend this belt. So the minute that he defends, he can decide what he wants to do. Like, he can retire. You know, he can continue to fight. But regardless, man, the guy is, like, right now, like, the greatest fighter of like, you know, UFC history.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens after him and Stipe. You know, maybe Francis will want to come back to the UFC and that fight will materialize. We'll see what goes down. But I think John Jones and Stipe is a great fight. You have the greatest heavyweight champion of all time in the UFC against the greatest fighter of all time in the UFC in John Jones. So I think that'll be really fun in July. That makes a ton of sense. I
don't know about July. I think it's a bit too close.
That.
I don't think Stipe is going to be ready.
Stipe just said he's ready.
Yeah, Stipe's
we just saw him.
I know, dude. Did he look so ready to you?
He looked physically ready.
Man, you got to be more than physical.
Jump into a camp right away, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I would think twice. I don't think that fight's going to happen.
They don't have a main event for that, man. They got main events set up to the month of May, so that would make sense, man.
Yeah, I think they're doing it in July. The John Jones-Stipe International Fight Week, that's huge, especially now after this fight with John Jones. Like, come on, what a fight.
And that's the best fight to put on for that fight week on July, which is where they have, like, the Hall of Fame and all that.
Yeah.
That fight makes a lot of sense for that event.
Man, let's put it this way. If you weren't watching this fight or at least listening to this fight or whatnot, you missed, like, something, like, special tonight.
Incredible pay-per-view.
Yeah.
We just saw a performance of a lifetime from John Jones. Another incredible performance. The guy comes back 3 years off and is now the heavyweight champion of the UFC after tapping Cyril with a first-round guillotine choke.
2 minutes in, man.
Alexa Grasso ended Valentina Shevchenko's reign as champion. Multiple fights, multiple years. Valentina was champion. Alexa Grasso, rear naked choke, 4th round, finishes her. Which I called, by the way. I did have Grasso winning. I did have John Jones winning. We made a lot of good predictions for the fights tonight. Freddie's parlay came through. I mean, there was a lot of good stuff here tonight.
Prime was
incredible. Incredible main event, co-main event. Shavkat Rakhmonov and Jeff Neal. Like, that fight was crazy. The standing rear naked choke. Do you remember that? It feels like it happened so long ago, but man, what a crazy fight that was.
That could be fight of the night, you know. But again, man,
maybe Grasso and Valentina? That was
that too.
Wild.
I mean, look, all the fights, man. Tonight's card was like impressive. Like the UFC,
Gamrot, Jalen Turner was a very good fight.
Yeah, it was like. Listen, even the prelims were very impressive. All the way, when I started watching, like from Mark Barriot, all the way to like this last fight with John Jones. That's the thing with the UFC. Like, it doesn't matter if you're watching prelims or if you're watching the main card. Every fight is like a championship fight. Like, even if it's not, it's so exciting. There's so much happening, and it's hard to compete, man. You know, it's hard to compete. You can have any other, like, you know, combat sport, man, and it can't deliver like the UFC. It can't.
Dude,
think about it.
Maybe not. You may be right.
Good night.
You may be right. Although, you know, you don't watch sumo wrestling, so you don't really know.
No, I love
you're
sumo.
Not watching
listen, man, listen, I love all combat sports, man. I'll watch the PFL, I'll watch Bellator.
Well,
amazing cards. Bellator throws out some amazing fights. Right. But, like, you can't get the
So
hype
who's
with,
winning,
like, a John
MJF
Jones
or Daniel Bryan?
Fred has a question. MJF or Bryan Danielson tomorrow night at Revolution? I'm going to go with MJF winning. Although I want to see Bryan Danielson winning. I think MJF is going to win. And that's when you will see me again. I'll be back tomorrow night right after AEW's Revolution to recap the show with my brother, my actual brother. Will be here with me watching AEW Revolution. And then after the show, we'll be doing a show here with you here on the Ringside Report Network. Thank you to everybody for tuning in here tonight. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Ringside Report Network. Please subscribe and support the Ringside Report Network. Leave a comment on this video. Helps with the algorithm and stuff for the replays and all of that. And join over at join.ringsidereport.net. I'll be back tomorrow after AEW Revolution. Incredible night of fights. Jon Jones is the new heavyweight champion after a guillotine choke in the very first round over Cyril Gane. Alexa Grasso, new women's flyweight champion after submitting Valentina Shevchenko with a rear naked choke in the fourth round. Shavkat Rakhmonov over Jeff Neal by rear naked choke in the third round. Mateusz Gamrot decision over Jalen Turner. And Bo Nickal submitting Jamie Pickett with an arm triangle choke in his UFC debut. Very impressive win from Bo Nickal at UFC 285. This has been the UFC 285 watch along here on the Ringside Report Network.
Please join in and give your support to Ringside Report Network. We've been providing expert coverage and commentary on both pro wrestling and MMA for over 15 years. Go to ringsidereport.net/support to find out more ways to support the channel.